What else has been going on, like music-wise?
Music. It's been a lot of stuff out. The Baby just dropped an EP.
How'd you feel about the Meek Mill album?
He had a few hits.
I actually liked it.
Soft.
I don't know, like I know people complained about it, but
I feel like
I
him
like
and but I feel like him and Drake kind of doing like the same sound.
what was that?
The
That was
spray
upstairs?
thing. No, that's a spray.
Oh, what's up the fuck? Why not? I feel like Meek, he likes to dive into like the younger generation.
Yeah, but he's trying to adapt to something that is still keeping the same sound. Like sound wise.
Gotcha.
Not like lyric or whatever, but it's a sound.
he's
It
nice
sounds the
lyrically.
same sound, like the
Right,
same.
right. But he's doing it with actual lyrics.
Yeah, but it's still the same
It's a little
sound.
better.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like I said, actually, I like the album.
He had a few songs that I
Yeah.
rock to, absolutely,
Like, I was like, that's a good album. Like,
Cause it's the same thing when people be like, "Oh, like Lil Baby is like the hottest thing out," and then it's like I don't hear it, but it's a sound.
yeah,
It's the way he sounds with the beat.
right.
Cause I'm sure you put him on a salsa beat, it's not gonna sound good. You get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
the sound.
Yeah. Nah, I get it. Now, what about the Lil Wayne one? Did you hear the Lil
With,
Wayne and Rich the Kid?
Yeah,
That was a good album. That was decent.
I feel like he just spit a bunch of stuff on
He
that.
just rapped. That's all he had to do.
That's what
that
he
was his
doing.
job. Like,
He just went in
Come in,
there.
rap,
He didn't
that's
care about
it.
no beat.
because
But I think Rich the Kid was like praising him the whole album.
well, yeah, that's what it was.
I mean, I'm
Praising
not
each
that I'm
other.
hating on him, but he praised
Because
him.
no, well they praised each other because Lil Wayne praises him. You know what I'm saying? Like it is Rich the Kid, right? Like that's what he did.
That was one of those kids, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those. But no, that was it was a quick like what, couple tracks, 7-10 tracks, some shit like
I actually
that.
found a new station on the radio.
94.7. There used to be a rock station.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait, is that a new station?
it's a new old school hip hop station.
Since
That
when?
94.
7.
Is it 7? Yeah.
Yeah. Since
That-
when?
I don't know. I found that shit. The guys at work were talking about it, and that's how I found out. There used to be a rock station.
Oh, so it's newer. I just found this on Friday, bro. Look, I was playing with the radio because I was trying to sync my phone into the. I was driving another truck, so I was trying to sync my phone into it, and I hit AM and then back FM.
Oh,
I'm
it
like,
started from the
and then
beginning.
I was like, yo, why isn't this button not working? So I hit another button, and it's changed the station, and it took me to California Love was playing, so I was like, gotta listen to this. Hold on.
Yep.
So I let that rock, and then SWV came on. I'm like, yo, what station is this?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like
so
they
then
play-
I called on that was a new
And
station.
they play everything because
No, they play all the old school
like
shit.
they had Bone Thugs playing, and they weren't just playing like.
Nah, they got TLC.
They got
They got
mad
everything.
shit.
They had Eve rocking.
I was like, oh, so now that's why I just go to. Because
Yeah.
I don't like listening to.
Well, I listen to Hot
radio.
97.
I listen to the morning show.
I listen
if
to the
have a
morning
chance,
show,
that's
but
it.
what happens is the music is the same. I listen to the morning show for the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because I catch myself talking to the radio. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
cause
by
like the
yourself in
game,
truck, yeah.
the games they playing and stuff. Like I talk to it. Like I'm answering the shit, right? Because sometimes if you say shit, I be like, nah,
Or
that's
you
not.
try
that
to
don't
win
sound right.
tickets, and yeah.
I never
That's
tried, but I should because I
No,
probably
but
win.
that's what I'm saying. Like when you try to win the tickets, like
And
those
I
games-
learn. I mean, you learn a few things listening
Yeah.
to him. I think Ebro's a very smart guy. He's a very informative guy.
Yeah,
He has a lot of information.
Listen, and I feel like he does his homework when he's approaches a conversation.
Yeah, like
Because-
I was mad at him a few months ago. They had a comment. They had this conversation going, and I didn't like it, and I felt some type of way about it. But I guess other people did the
Should call him
same.
to let him know?
I should have,
Oh.
but other people felt the same, and he apologized on the radio. It had to do around with Ja Rule and stuff, and the way he was
Okay,
bashing
okay.
him too. It was like, yo, Ja Rule moved the needle a little bit for hip hop at that time, like for
Yeah.
the 2000s. He
First
controlled
senior
that.
rapper, yeah.
He did that. He controlled that. And you
I-
shitted on him like
yeah,
that's
I-
fucked up.
you know
He
what
moved
it
the
is,
needle a
man?
little bit because he did something different that nobody else was doing at the time. So think about it, like
And was really successful.
massively successful.
Like-
I mean, his first 3 albums were
Yeah,
big.
man, I
Oh,
think-
his last.
Listen,
his-
man.
Not his last 3. His first 3, because Freddy for the Future wasn't that
was
big,
his first.
impactful album.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was a great album to
Yeah.
me. Lyrically,
Well, because he rapped on that one.
lyrically,
more.
it was a great
Then, by
album.
the second album, that's when he started like
He's singing.
changing it up.
No, because he already
commercially.
saw what he could tap into.
Yeah.
The man was trying to grab the bag. Let's be honest. The dude originally was supposed to.
That's what everybody does.
Yeah,
anyway.
but right, grab the bag. but originally Ja Rule was supposed to be down with Jay-Z and DMX. Can you imagine that group? How that would have been?
Yeah, that should have been ridiculous.
You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we didn't know where their career was going. Like,
listen, man, even 50 went down the fucking road of love.
he tried to sing too. He tried to bash this dude. Dude,
you did it too.
21 Questions is a R&B song, dude.
That's my shit. That was a good song.
It's a great song. I'm not shitting on the song, but I'm saying this is an R&B
that's
song.
what I'm saying. So what Ja Rule did, it fucking worked. Like, yo, they gotta listen, man. I understand the beef and where his career went after. He fucked himself on that one. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like he got a great fucking selection, bro. Like, he got good music.
He has albums. I mean, he has.
Bro. He got albums. He got hits. He got.
I was watching this other thing that
he's
said
not trash. So
like he killed his career by even engaging with 50 Cent.
Yeah, because
like he should have just let 50 Cent.
He should have just let him do what he wanted to do.
Whatever 50 was shooting at you, just let him shoot.
Well, that's the thing.
Because I wasn't doing nothing to him.
Well, no. So he
took himself from the focus of getting the bag, right? Check this out. Ja Rule's making all this love music. Yeah. You can't make a love diss song. So, and he went into that realm of dissing. So it kind of.
Well, he started with 50. He started the beef.
Well, no, 50 was already throwing shots for a while. Like, and we don't even know what the street was like for them.
Well, but when 50 signed that contract, he wasn't supposed to start beef. He wasn't supposed to, like, you know what I mean? And he wasn't. Ja started, like, I think it was an interview.
No, to me 50 started. You know why?
Why?
First of all, 50 came out with his first banger was what? How to Rob.
Yeah, but
and he came out dissing everybody.
But that was in 99.
But that's taking shots.
Yeah, but we're talking about something from 2002.
It had a trickle.
I mean, of course, but they beef went back.
Nah, but that shit had the streets. It had something in the streets. Which at the end of the day, did it have to do with Ja Rule? Like, immediate him? Like, we don't know that.
No, it was his crew.
It was true. Yeah, it was street shit that you don't know about.
But that's what I'm saying. So Ja fucked up. Ja fucked up because you started with that.
But my thing is, he was the bigger name. I would have just let him.
Nah, but
he gave him the light.
And this is where Ja Rule fucked up, because then on top of that, then you started dragging everybody else into the beef. Like when he pulled Busta Rhymes in, like he just Busta Rhymes, like it was too much in one shot.
Well, you know what happens to behind the scenes, like the people don't see neither. Like we don't know what happened. We know that Busta was like
focus on one beef.
Yeah, but remember Busta was signed to In the Scope. So we don't know if he was over there riding with that. We don't, you know. Well, Ja Rule's a Violator too.
Was he?
Yeah, he was on the album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the show with
listen, man. I just feel like he fucked himself with that one. He should have stayed, you know.
I take it like this. He gave him the light.
Yeah.
He gave him the attention.
And
50 went running with it.
Dominated with that.
Right.
Shit.
So that's that's where he fucked up.
Hey, that shit went on for years.
So I think if he would have stayed in his lane,
50 and G Unit, they had a couple summers off that.
Yeah. But I think Ja helped that.
He definitely.
Because they were the bigger name. Who the fuck knew Gorilla Jr. before?
Nobody. Niggas came out with the tank tops and it was done deal.
Nobody cared. Girl tank tops. Yeah. Nobody knew about that.
So the big straps.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? With the broad strap on it. Like that shit had I remember 50 had that Pussy Water song.
Pussy Water.
Yeah, that was a freestyle on a mixtape. It was on the Against All Odds mixtape, and I rocked that song in 2001. That shit was hard.
That's what I'm saying.
And it was before 50 even made the album.
Because he had the album that he did with Columbia Records. That was his first album.
Right. Right. So at the end of the day,
he had those songs with Nas.
So imagine how many artists are out there, right, that had the same method, try to diss anybody and didn't make it anywhere because nobody gave him the attention. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Ja gave him the attention. Well, he brought him to life.
Well, what also helped him too is look at who he was signed to.
No, but he wasn't signed at the time. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about with that Ja Rule shit. He was signed to.
At that point, yeah, but like before, he helped him. Let's be honest. Yeah, he helped him.
That's what I'm saying. So no, it was a combination of things.
The dude's talented.
It was a combination of things that made 50 like.
Can 50 sell an album now?
So whatever core audience he has. Not the
numbers. He's never gonna do those numbers no more.
Nobody can.
Nah, Ja ain't doing those numbers.
Nigga, Drake isn't doing numbers like that.
Oh, he succeeded him. But I feel like now the world, the record
50
world is
won
different.
diamond twice, nigga.
Yeah, but it's different now because
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. No one
digital
could do those
digital
numbers
platforms and hard copies are different.
anymore. Yeah, which is why nobody could do those numbers anymore.
Right. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of it. Bro.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why like people keep talking about numbers and it's like, yo, you gotta let the number shit go because
But
it's
I
not the same.
but digitally, he's not selling that much.
Nah.
And Ja ain't either. They're not relevant.
A lot of these
They're not relevant at all.
Nah. And listen, you know what's crazy, man? That when 50 drops a song, the song is still good.
They're good songs.
Yeah.
But he's not. They're not gonna make that noise no more.
But he isn't focused on music like that.
He
you
got
gotta
so many
think about
other
it.
businesses
So
going
you gotta
on.
think about it too, because people can hear and feel your passion in your song. You get what I'm saying? No matter what song you do. Look at Adele. She dropped that song.
She dropped the whole album on Friday.
Right, and that one song went like fucking crazy. Everybody was playing that shit everywhere.
I
That
don't know
shit
why.
like it broke like fucking streaming records. I still haven't even heard the shit.
I don't know why.
Is it good? I haven't heard it. I don't even know what the song.
Everybody
about.
on it. I don't know.
I'm just reading everywhere like, yo, Adele's
That's
killing
not
it,
my
blah, blah,
not my
blah,
cup
blah.
of tea.
But she put. Well, my thing is the passion she puts into her music, right? You put
I guess.
your all into it. People are gonna feel that. If you just rapping to rap, or just singing just to sing, you know, people was like, he didn't try.
Well,
to
I like. I think she brought. There was another song that popped up on my radio the other day, yesterday, and she made it like that old school feel, like that. You know when you watch like the Great Gatsby and all that,
Yeah.
the music from that era. That's how I feel like that one song felt like, right?
Oh, okay.
Like she took it like that back. But also, I remember having a conversation with my mom, and she said that music is not like it used to be. But Bruno Mars just came out with an album with
Anderson.
Well,
Nah,
yeah.
they didn't drop it.
No, it's dropped.
They're dropping songs.
No, it dropped out. It dropped last week.
I thought they were just dropping like songs.
No, the whole thing is out.
Oh,
It's
shit.
like
How is it?
9, it's like 7 tracks or something like that.
Every song I've heard so far.
But if you listen to it, it's a story. The
Yeah.
album is a story,
Oh,
which is
okay.
dope. Nobody does that, and it's that old school sound, like I was saying earlier. It's because it's a sound.
But you're also looking at two dudes that are musically talented.
Right.
They're both producers.
Right.
They both write their
Writers.
shit.
Yeah.
So they're able, and they have weird styles. Like-
Well, you listen to them, they sound the same.
No, I know, but their styles, right? Like they've always pushed the boundary on the fuck. We're gonna try to make this work. Like think about Bruno Mars' songs, right?
Well, Bruno Mars, I feel like he's been the most, I would say, creative in the past, I don't know, 10
Right.
10
Yeah,
years or whatever it is.
creative,
I think him,
risk-taking, trying
Yeah,
different
I
shit.
think him,
like, he has
The
no fear.
Weeknd,
The
him and
Weeknd
The
is good,
Weeknd, I feel like they could make a different sound and go with it and take
make
the
it
risk.
pop.
Yeah, because The Weeknd, I think, is a very big artist and people don't
What's
give
that
respect to.
24 karat song. that
Uh-huh.
Bruno Mars- That's what I'm saying. Like it's shit like that, and then the music video. So his visuals are all
Right.
hook too. Like, dude, that's a fucking talented man.
Right.
And then Anderson Paak, he got his own fucking like flow and just weird shit. So yo, them motherfuckers blended so well together.
Together, yeah, and they brought that old school 70s feel
Feel,
back
yeah.
to the music, and
With-
I think that's dope.
Yeah. See, and that's another thing I like about Bruno Mars, that he shows a lot of respect to the people that did it before him.
Yeah, he loves the music. That's loving music, though.
Yeah, and and you see it. You see.
Well, that's
it.
why I liked. I call different respect for Tyler the Creator,
Right.
because Tyler, and I didn't know it, but when he showed it in all his songs, he taps into like the 80s and 90s R&B songs,
Yeah,
and he samples
loves
those,
music.
and because he respects the music, and he loves it, so he brings it back. But you know, one thing I don't like is that I have been noticing and seeing there's at least like 5-6 songs from new artists they're using old school beats,
Yeah, that's a new thing now.
and people sit here and like,
That's a
oh, that
new-
song is hot, like.
Yo,
Oh
that's a
man,
new
that's
thing.
an old
Yeah.
song. But then it brings me back also, and like Diddy did that.
Did he or did he?
Diddy,
Oh.
P Diddy, whatever the
like,
fuck,
what?
love guy, whatever the fuck you
Yeah,
want to call
yeah,
himself now. He did that.
Produce.
All-
Executive producers.
All fucking Biggie shit. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was fucking 70s music, and he just made it
Right.
pop for the moment.
The only thing is the difference with Biggie. Biggie was fucking talented.
But was he? again, you took a risk with somebody. You didn't know he was gonna be what he is. You get what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of artists now we don't know what they're gonna be. Like, you know what I mean?
But he has a good ear for music. You get what I'm saying?
Right, because he knows that sound.
Yeah,
he knows that sound.
He knows the sound. Yo, like he blew the fuck up.
Well, he was in music a lot.
Yeah.
He had a lot. He had a lot of aware of the music,
and he managed to build fucking Bad Boy.
Cause it's him.
Cause he had Craig Mack before he had.
Yeah. Biggie. Well, it's him and what's the guy from Blackstreet? Duvall. Damn, I forgot the dude's name. That singer Duvall. Him too. He had the ear for music. He was in a group himself, but he had the ear for music, and he was able to capture.
That's what I'm saying.
Different sounds.
So you gotta. I don't know. I give Diddy like so much respect because it's just Bad Boy had it in the '90s, bro.
Yeah.
And he's not a writer. He's not. Nah. He just has.
He knew how to pull tracks. He knew how to get people. Yeah. I mean, and not everybody got that skill.
That's why, like, when they were talking about the verses. Diddy versus Jermaine
Dupri.
Jermaine Dupri's another one.
Nah, you sleeping on Jermaine? He got hits.
No, but see the thing, Jermaine.
He's a producer. There's a difference.
Writer, and he's a
writer producer, and he's an executive.
Is talented.
And he's a DJ too, so he knows the sounds of shit.
That's what I'm saying. So them two going against each other, it doesn't make sense because on what level does?
I think Jermaine Dupri and Dr. Dre would be cool. Because they both the same cloth. Like they both like know the same shit.
Both made their own music.
Right. Like Diddy just knew how to pick
both built
things.
Teams. Like Jermaine doesn't get the fucking respect.
No, absolutely not.
You gotta think about the shit he fucking did, bro. Like,
how many artists are under him that came out and are where they are? Let's think of that. Like
nigga, he had Criss Cross.
Fuck that. He had Usher, nigga, and that's enough.
Bow Wow.
Lil Bow Wow. He didn't have Bow Wow.
Like, he had Lil Bow Wow. Yeah, that's right. Bow Wow's an adult.
Yeah, you're growing it.
But you gotta think about, and then you gotta think about all the shit he did with himself.
Mariah Carey. A lot of Mariah Carey's joints are going him.
Like that Jay-Z song, that shit he got with Jigga.
That's a lot.
A great fucking song. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, there's a lot of behind the scenes shit he did too.
Even though, you know what song that I always liked and it doesn't really pop? It's Timbaland and Jay-Z. Lobster and Shrimp. You know that song?
Nah, I never.
That you can't find it. Like if you look it up, it don't pop up. I wonder something happened with that.
I noticed that with a lot of streaming services.
Yeah, like why they don't play that song though? But that song always, like even when you try to download it before, like I couldn't never find it.
You got it.
I think I have it, but like it's hard. Yeah, nah. I think I even got it on tape. Like
Timbaland's another one. Slept on fucking.
Timbal's sound was something else too.
And I'm talking about Timbaland before Justin Timberlake.
Oh no, I'm talking about Timbaland before. I'm talking about Missy Elliott. Yeah, like, I'm talking about Missy Elliott, Magoo.
Damn, remember Magoo? Because they used to do their albums together, Magoo and Timbaland. Like
that was his man.
Yeah, that was like a little duo. Like
who else was on there? Tweet.
Aaliyah was on there.
Who?
Aaliyah
was on them.
Who music just came to streaming not too long ago.
Which
there was drama behind that, but
but people like it's cool because now people like the newer people get to listen to like that music at the time, but don't understand like the impact that music had at that time.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what is weird with a lot of because I seen a lot of albums now drop. I guess people saw that. I saw Snoop came out with his shit. What? Wayne like. All the retro hits and shit.
Because there was something about Aaliyah like growing up that even if you didn't listen to R&B, like,
you listen to Aaliyah.
You listen to her.
Even because she was in movies and shit. She was
before the movie.
She was an influencer before an influencer.
Yeah, like it's crazy, right? Like, I knew all her songs without like paying attention. Like, but like
Aaliyah was everywhere.
Yeah, she was fucking everywhere.
She was everywhere. She was huge.
She was talented as shit.
Yeah,
man.
And that's the thing. Them TLC.
Yeah.
Like people don't understand the era and the time of it was different. And it's not like what it is today. Like today we forget the song that we just listened to.
Well, today we forget about a lot of shit that a lot of artists did. You
Absolutely. And then again, going back, I know the songs that people are redoing now. We're not redoing, but using those beats or that sound. It's kind of paying homage to those people. in a way, because you're bringing it back to life, but it's not paying homage if people don't look back into the songs.
Right. So I feel like if you're gonna pay homage and you're gonna go off these like older beats or whatever, you gotta kind of like find a way to shout that person out, right? So that was like when Juice WRLD did that song, his big song, when he used that Nas beat.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't Nas's beat because Nas, it was from a rock.
It was
a rock song.
It was a sample
day.
of something.
Yeah, but it's just when I hear that beat, all I think about is Nas on the
right.
You know what I'm saying?
The message,
like that's it. That's all I fucking hear.
Right.
Like,
but that's because you know the song. So now you're a new kid. You're 15 years old.
Yeah,
you hear that. You just listening to that. And you're like, oh, I like that. Not understanding that shit came from back.
That shit came from it was written.
But even before that,
man.
Because think about it. When you listen to it, and it was written. You didn't even know that was somebody else's joint. You feel me?
That beat was in the movie. The original song was in that movie, The Professional. The nigga was.
Nah, he was blowing shit up.
Yeah, he was fucking shit up.
He wasn't just shooting. He was blowing shit up.
Like that beat was in that movie, so then it makes you think about the movie. It makes you.
But it brings you back to.
It puts you back.
All right, so that's the difference. Like, so this is the difference between, to me. People be like, "Oh, you stuck in like, oh, you only like old school music," and I like music. Period. Yeah. I listen to the new shit.
Yeah,
I listen to the old shit. I listen to everything.
I would never put you in the old school category because you listen to everything.
No, I listen to everything because I know shit. I know disco songs. You be like, fuck, you know that shit. I know.
You be in your car,
rocking that joint. Like I know disco songs. I know. There's. I don't feel like there's an era that I don't know. Maybe like country. I'm not that tapped into it.
But country music be rocking sometimes.
No, it does. I mean, to me, it's hip hop. Just with a guitar.
Yeah.
Because they be spitting. They be spitting lyrics.
They be saying some shit.
Because they talking about what's happening.
Shit.
They talking about what's happening in the.
Grow up in that life.
Nah, but they talking about some shit in the form.
But see, and then,
you know what I mean? Like,
but see, once again, so that's the talent,
right?
That some people could have. You know what I'm saying? Because
right. Like I know certain. I guess the big names, but some people don't even know that far. Yeah. Like even big names of anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to everything. I listen from Spanish, everything.
Yeah.
To English, anything. You know what I mean? I could rock out to anything, pop, fucking anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any big music. So people like, oh, you just stuck with the old school. Nah, it's not that. It's that when you listen to these songs, it puts you back when you was a child and that moment. You're like, I remember listening to this shit and such thing was happening.
Yeah, I remember getting ready for school.
You get what I'm saying?
When I
or like, damn, I remember this song.
What is it? Method Man and Redman, How High. I remember when that shit first came on the radio. Huh?
Rockwater?
No, How High. Before they even made their album, like back in like '95, they had a song together. And when I hear that song, I still remember fucking L Lover in the Morning on 187. They were playing the song, me getting ready to go to school. I had the Emmett Smiths, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. I remember all that shit when I hear that fucking song.
So it puts you back in a place. That song puts you back in a place, right? Yeah. And a place and time. And so it brings you back, right? It's that wave, that sound wave. It brings you back to that moment, right? So now, everything else, now, we don't receive it the same way. Now, do kids nowadays receive it the same way? We don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know because in a way, I didn't know fucking Biggie was gonna impact me later on, or I was gonna be listening to. You don't know that.
So, and then like this is the shit about like this newer, like the way music is. Not the newer generations. It's just so much music now.
Oh, it's because it gets to get pumped out differently.
Right, so now you could just put out a song, right?
Yeah, before you couldn't do that though. You couldn't reach people like you could reach people.
Right. So now songs don't grow on you the same. On top of that,
right?
Because why? Because next week it'll be this person has a new wave.
I got something.
This person has a new wave.
It's pretty much.
You know what I mean?
All right, so it's pretty much everybody gonna try to climb each other to get.
Yeah, and it's constant. So everything gets. Even the radio, like you hear the songs. They got probably like 7 songs that they play.
They play the same songs, yeah. And that's to me, that sounds whack. And that's why the new station feels good because it's the old school shit.
Old school shit. It's the shit that. Listen, yo, you used to be able to because you could listen to the radio, you could watch music videos, but these songs they stuck around for like months. Some of these songs like went for a while. You get what I'm saying? Like,
right, like you box.
Yeah, that was a bop. Or like
MTV used to play
Nas's
videos.
First album, when radio stations were allowed to play not just the hits, they were able to rock some of your regular songs
clean
from
shit,
the
yeah.
album. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's the difference with that shit too, man. It's like, so that's why I hate the radio, and that's why it's harder to learn about these new artists, because I don't listen to the fucking radio. I don't listen to this new shit. So unless they do a fucking feature with someone that I like, I'm not gonna hear about you.
I give you a try. Like if it pops up on my Google thing, on my Google Music, I'll give it a try. I'll listen to it.
See where it goes.
Yeah, see if I like the sounds and shit. I'm like that with all the music though. Like it could be anything.
Yeah, you just let it rock.
Like I'll be like, if you could catch me in the first 5 to 10 seconds to the break, you know what I'm saying? Because some songs, even old school songs, had it too. Like the beginning, you'd be like, shit sound trash, and then that break come on, like a different beat, and you like, oh shit, and then brought you in. Yeah, I let you do that, but if you can't do that in the impact, and you sound off or anything,
and
I
mean,
listen
and
to
that's just, I'm like that with old school music too. Like there's a lot of old school music that people like that. I'm like,
yeah, it's a lot of like honestly,
you know what I mean?
I love DMX, but that party song, I hate that song.
Which one? Up in Here?
Up in Here, I hate that song. It bothers me.
If you think Superman, you got the kryptonite.
Slapping you in the dick in the mic. No, I just don't like the song. I think the hook is corny. Where he's spitting is dope.
Yeah, what he was rapping was
but
dope.
I think the beat is whack, and I think the fucking the hook was garbage.
You know what it is about that beat?
And in reality, the song was about him robbing people. It's not even about partying.
That's part about it, yo.
Like
This
yo, but
created
people
yo.
listen to this shit. Like yo, it's about him robbing and killing the dude.
Whole crime. And that shit became a party track.
It's a party track.
And then niggas wonder why people was getting shot in parties all the time.
It's gonna go down up in here.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, nah, I get what you mean. To me, DMX's third album was too much of a different sound for me.
Then it was X.
It's one of my like if I had to put like his discography, like that'll probably be like on the lower end.
Nah, I put it exactly like it came out. 1, 2, 3.
Nah,
and that was it for me.
Because
like the other ones I can't really grade.
I like Grand Champ. I like.
I didn't rock out to them the way I rocked out to those first 3.
Well, because there was.
No, because those first 3.
Yeah, those first 3 was different.
First one, no, it was tape.
Well,
Listen to me.
The first
it was a
3,
tape. I'm not gonna skip shit. Like you gotta listen
true.
to it.
Yeah, I'm not fast forwarding shit because I'm gonna bust the tape.
Yeah, and I know this track is gonna come up, and I like this track right here. Boom.
Nah. The
like I knew Side B, Blood.
You also gotta remember, his first 3 albums came out in 98, 99.
Well, 98, and then.
But that's the first 3, 98. Because the third one.
But then the Rough
came out
Riders.
in 99.
Yeah, but then there was X. The Rough Riders compilation was out.
In 99.
So that shit was. I feel like 99 had so much music coming out and it was good shit, and it kept coming back, and you were like, oh
Fucking,
shit! Oh look who just came out with a
Pun
tape.
dropped. Right?
Pun.
That was in 99.
Cash Money.
Cash Money, Capone Noriega, where they were featured all over the fucking
Nori.
place. And Capone.
Yeah.
Like these motherfuckers were featured everywhere.
Like
Like there was a lot going down. You know why?
Yeah, they were on
'Cause year
everything.
2000 was coming.
The
And niggas
Locks.
thought we was gonna die.
the Locks.
Remember like the whole Y2K
Yeah,
shit?
Y2K
So
shit,
niggas
yeah.
was dropping in 99.
Yo, there was
Like,
a lot
so
of
much
music out then. Like yo,
99 has so much fucking music. For anyone who likes music, just fucking look at what dropped that year. It was a lot, bruh.
like
But to me, Rough Riders had that shit on smash.
yo, that
bruh.
compilation was something different.
All Rough
But
Riders.
even that Locks album was hard too. But I think that was more
And the
2000.
Drag On shit, opposite H2O.
It came around that same time too.
like a little
Like
after, right?
2000.
I think it's probably
Like 2000.
That
No,
was my
yeah,
shit.
2000.
And that's a motherfucker right there that, because he still raps. Like he puts out,
Yeah, he got mad mixtapes and
he
albums
puts out
out.
mad
He got a
shit.
lot.
Like, yo, this motherfucker is still nice as shit.
No, if you look it up, it's a lot.
And he still don't get the respect.
Yeah, he could run, but he
was so fucking
stutters.
good, man. He was so good, yo. Like that motherfucker is so fucking good, man.
Well, that's why, in a way, like the whole thing with people bigging up Jadakiss now is like, damn, where y'all been the whole time? Like, Jada's been out here.
It took that fucking
That verses, and that's dope. You know what I mean?
I'm glad he got to shine. Though,
yeah,
man,
absolutely.
because-
But it could have been all. It could have been any of them.
But it's
Because all their music, all of them.
It's
Not only the Locks, but
20-something
Dipset too.
years of that motherfucker
Yeah.
has been out.
A little longer than that.
No, yes, mid-90s, early 90s.
Yeah. Nigga, it's like
now people.
that's like
looking
30
at
years,
him
bro.
like, oh my god, like, Jada, like yeah, that's what everybody was saying for years, bro. Like,
nah,
nigga
Jada
slept.
has some tracks. Yo. Cause even from the Money Power Respect album, like they was spitting shit on that album. And that was a bad boy album.
Jada's been rapping high tier
For a while.
since he came out.
Well, he always said top
Top five dead or alive. Like,
yeah, it was on every song.
like even like I was listening to the Rough Riders Volume 2 last night.
That's what World War World War 3.
Yeah, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like
Jada Kiss.
like he had this was before the like that whole that.
Nah, he always had the.
Nah, because when he was opening up the because he got a track that has his name on that song too.
Kiss. No, that's a
Jada
Kiss.
Some shit like
Kiss, yeah.
and he did a different laugh on that. That was the shit that he used to do like.
Cause I remember,
Before he
yo,
dropped
his
that
first
sound.
album was hard though.
Yeah, his first.
And he had Nas feature on that too.
His
The
second
second
album. The second album was hard.
The second album was but the first album though, from beat to
Rhymes.
the sound to the
Everything.
features, that
Yeah,
was
you
a hard
fucking killed
album.
that
It
shit.
was a hard album. That album was
Yeah,
tough.
I got that album, second album. You know what? I never gave a chance to
I got all
The
his
Last
albums.
Kiss.
I got all of them.
And then I never,
But I didn't
like,
fall in
I
love
never-
with the music
I
after.
never sat there and like listened.
That's what I'm
to
saying
The
about
Last
X. Like there's 3. I sat with these albums for months.
Kiss. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I know the albums. I know the play out on the
Yeah.
freaking tape. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's when skits was shit. Like you had
Right.
to have good skits.
Right, because
know what
you're
I'm
gonna
saying?
listen to it.
Yeah. You're gonna. Yeah. You never.
But people don't put skits on albums anymore.
That's whack, man.
It's not a thing no more. It's not no funny shit. Nobody getting robbed. And
Nori has some of the funniest skits, like point blank.
nobody has some of the funniest
He has-
songs.
Yeah. He has some wild skits. Their skits were like fucking entertaining and shit.
And then if you look at the Locks album and the compilation, all the skits are the same, like the same story.
Oh,
So
shit, bro.
yeah, it's like the guy getting robbed. It's the same dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude doing the same crime. So like,
Yeah, I don't know, man. People gotta bring back the skits, man. People gotta bring back the albums. Like, you put an album together and it sounds like it's well put together because you have your all different types of songs. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I just feel like people, because people are just fucking making music.
Well,
So
that's
now
why I
it's
like-
mad music thrown.
right? It's just
Together.
it's not a project.
That's how I felt about the Drake album, the Certified Lover Boy.
He's
just
just trying to keep with his sound.
It's just and it's just a bunch of fucking, and it still holds number one because it's Drake.
It's Drake.
or whatever. But it's not an album. It's not a complete album. Like when I listen to like his older shit,
That's the same thing.
but even like I feel like the first album was
That's because he was
pieced
hungry.
together. Yeah, it was pieced together.
He was hungry and he had a plan.
Yeah.
Now he's just competing. I feel like he dropped the album just to compete with Kanye,
Yeah,
which now shows because now they made peace.
yeah. You see that? They had this shit playing the whole time.
It's a rollout.
Yeah, I mean, he broke up with Kim. He was like, "Alright, I'm done." Nigga."
Yeah, Davidson out here piping now.
Yeah, Pete Davidson.
I think it's fake too, but
Nah, I feel like a lot of it's just to get back in the limelight.
yeah, I think it's something to it.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
because they kissed in a magic carpet and then all of a sudden they
Yeah, she was Jasmine.
she became what she fell in love with him with the kiss.
I mean, he had Genie, right?
No, I gave him that big dick.
Genie, give me this big dick.
Did you watch this kid?
What the?
Yeah, that's another one.
Oh, no.
That's what he wished for.
Oh, shit.
Singing a big dick.
Oh, my God.
That's what it was.
And then there you go. Now she going to.
Now she wanna see it.
Now she going to Staten Island.
I think he out in California though.
Nah, he's just Staten Island because he does SNL. She's been seen in New York.
I think they fly back. Well, he's been out there in Cali.
Oh, okay. Going to Disneyland?
I guess.
Yeah. Nah, that's, I don't know. That whole Pete Davidson, anything to do with the Kardashians.
Yo,
I feel
Pete
like
Davidson
it's-
been knocking down some things.
Yo,
man.
I'll give that nigga respect. He had Kate Beckinsale a couple months back.
He had a few chicks.
Oh, for that one, I was like, yo, you the man, yo. Like, Kate Beckinsale, that was my bitch.
And
Yo.
he-
Like,
to me, he not a looker. I mean, not for me to like, but
yeah, I mean,
he look like he got some kind of Down syndrome or something.
well, he has anxiety.
You don't know what the fuck that means.
Depressing. I don't know.
That nigga's weird because he had that show with, Kevin Hart had that show on YouTube that he did stuff with like other people, other actors and stuff.
Yeah.
So he did a job with him. Was like they did a moving job.
Oh, he did a skit with him.
Yeah, it wasn't a skit. It was like real life shit. Like they do like real life stuff.
Oh shit.
And his name called asthma attack because he's allergic to dogs.
Yeah, he just got mad problems.
You gotta watch the show. The dude got problems. Like, and you really want to deal with somebody like that? That's weird.
Nah, but I mean, everybody. They
See, that's the subject.
He's a good dude.
He's probably like a chill dude, like to mess with.
He looks like a chill dude.
To me, you know how I feel like he is, like Tommy.
Oh, like Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like he like that.
Yeah, like just
like a real chill. He's just like chilling.
So, like he'll go with any fucking
with the flow.
With any flow, yeah.
I think that's how he is.
That I mean, that's how he comes off.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying, like.
And like people don't find him funny. I think he does things. Like I don't think I'm a funny guy, but I feel like I've done shit that people start cracking the fuck up. Like yo,
what's the awkwardness of
I think he's an awkward person is the way he does things.
It works for him,
right?
Because he did a stand up last year.
He did a few. He done a few stand ups.
To me, he's not really like stand up comedian type.
It was pretty good though because it gave you insight about him. But then you watch his movies and he plays the same character. Like it's him.
What's the King of Staten Island?
The King of Staten Island.
Yeah, right.
It's him.
That's literally him. Yeah.
But he have another movie with the best friend or whatever, and he's the same guy. It's like what the fuck. Like, at the end of the day, and then he plays an SNL. He's the same guy.
Yeah, same guy.
So it's not like he even trying. It's just him.
That's me, nigga.
Yeah. Like, to me, that's pretty funny though. That's funny.
Yeah, nah. So I don't know, man. Like I gotta see where it goes. To me, like I was telling Ox, when it comes to like Pete Davidson and shit, he just knocking bitches down, bro.
He is. You gotta give it to him. I ain't hating on him.
Nah, hell no, man.
I mean, to me, not good looking.
I'm gonna knock this one down, then I'm gonna go to the next.
I guess it's not about looks then. At that point,
I don't think so. No, and I don't think it's about money because this bitch is like a billionaire.
Yeah, she got way more money than him.
Yeah.
I mean, to him, it might be money. He be like, yo, word, I can move out of my mom's house.
Yeah, because he's still living in the basement.
Yeah, that's a joke. But I think he bought the house though.
Like, yeah, man, you can move upstairs though. I think it's dope that he's still connected with where he's from, too. You know what I mean?
He reps it, yeah.
Yeah, like he reps it hard.
He's Wu-Tang.
He still lives there. He had Shaolin tatted again.
I think he got most of them taken out.
Yeah, he got a lot of tattoos removed. He had some weird shit. You watched King of Staten Island?
Yeah,
that was a weird.
It's a weird movie, but that's what I'm saying.
Weird fucking movie.
But all the movies he's in is the same way. It's the same.
That little kid.
He was just trying to make a buck.
Yo. And it's funny, right? Because you watch it and you're like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga tattooing a kid? And then the dad goes to the house.
He becomes best friends with him.
Yeah, but it's wild, right? Because he's like, yo, you trying to tattoo my kid? His mom's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, that whole situation.
But think
funny,
about
bruh.
Those situations really happen though.
I mean,
think about it. Okay.
How many people we knew got tatted like at 13, 14 years old? A lot.
Right.
We weren't going to shops. We were going to people's homes. Like,
just the same thing.
Same shit. He just did it on the beach.
It was just the line, wasn't it?
Yeah, he didn't get to start shit.
No, he went and the kid ran over.
Yo, it's fucking weird ass movies, man.
It was like a burnt out white guy.
That's
the movie is. But the other movie was the same way. Like, it's so funny as shit.
I gotta see the other movie.
I forget what it's called. Like,
I
forgot what it's called. I think it's on Hulu.
Well,
it was a Hulu movie.
What else has been going on? Sports. Let's fucking talk sports, bro.
Let's talk about these Cowboys, man. They out here doing damage.
I hate Cowboy fans.
I mean, I hate them too.
I hate the fans.
Well, first of all, I'm an Eagles fan, so Cowboys and me don't ring.
Yeah.
But
like,
you gotta give respect with respect due. Like, they doing their thing.
Like, I respected your quarterback, and Emmitt Smith was my nigga. So it's not like, to me, when it comes to like just any sport in general, I have respect for players. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain.
Oh no, if you got a if you
nice,
yeah.
I respect you.
Like, you know, and because it's the same
annoying.
way. It's the same way, right? As you hate a guy too. Like,
yeah,
Odell Beckham. I think he's a crybaby. I think he's done. I think he needs to stop putting up excuses. He's going to every fucking team at this point. Like, dude, you trash. You can't stay healthy, man.
My nigga, he had one season.
That was it.
That was it.
2014, and that was good for you.
That's it.
And that's all you've been living off of.
Because I hear, like, just like you said, like, I think he's done. I don't ever think he had it. I don't know, and I'm being honest. I'm not hating on him.
I think he was the only wide receiver in that team for that year, and he kept staying open. And he was the only one that could catch the ball and wear angles. But that was it for you. What you doing now? You can't stay healthy, bro. He left the Browns. The Browns are a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Think about the Browns where they were a few years ago to where they at now. They're a pretty good team. I mean, you got to give them that. You know what I'm saying? And the Steelers, of course, are the dominant team in that division. Put it like this. Brady was always in the playoffs because he was in a terrible division.
That's what about last year?
Well, last year, Bills now come up. The Bills are the more dominant team in that division. Yeah. Even though this year, the Patriots look pretty. They're competing now.
Yeah, they're doing good
with Buffalo.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Where the Jets at? Where's Miami? They're back there somewhere, losing somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So they're not even up there. So and then the division is different.
I can't talk shit because of where my team is. But what I could say is,
look at that division too, though.
Jets ain't never been like.
No, but look at that division too, though. The Saints ain't gonna be nothing. What are the Saints this year?
But yeah, no.
Breezy's out of there. We retired. All right.
Next year's gonna be the same shit.
The Bucks, they kind of falling off now. I guess
they lost 2 games.
Somebody saw the formula of how to beat them, and I think they're gonna not do that much.
Well, we're gonna see.
Because remember, Brady has been able to look so good because he's able to adapt. So he sees something wrong, he's able to switch it. But if the people have already seen all your plays the past 88 years you've been playing, you only got so many hands that you can do, my man.
Well, let's see, man. Like they said,
and against a good defense, a smart coach, they'll play that.
It was like the last time Tom Brady lost 3 in a row was 2002.
Yeah, and that was his first year.
So let's see.
And that's the first year.
That's what I'm saying, like,
and that's the first year they didn't make it to the playoffs.
Yeah. So.
But the only year I think it was.
So let's see.
Let's see.
I
mean, who they playing now?
They playing the Giants today. They better fuck.
Oh,
they better spank the Giants.
I thought you.
I work around so many Giant fans.
I thought he was gonna say the Lions.
And niggas is just so.
I do too.
Hopeful.
I do too. And honestly, I don't think that Jones. I don't think he got it. I think he's trash.
This is the problem with Giants fans. They're still riding that wave.
Get over it. Y'all won the Super Bowl like 10 years ago.
Right, but
that was it.
That was you gotta think of the team. The team they had.
No, listen to me. Everybody loves Eli Manning, and that's cute. It's adorable. That defense they had those years, that defense was different, bro.
Yeah.
That defense was stopping the other team and their own 20, so you could score right there, bro.
Yeah.
The running back they had.
That defense was way.
But the running backs they had,
and that's another thing. The runners, Jacobs, Ward, like.
What happened when they were gone? Eli wasn't doing shit, dog. He had to retire. They benched his ass. People forget about this piece.
That's why, you know what was funny? When we went to the fucking Falcons and Giants game.
Oh, and the way they respected him?
They were loving him. And
I remember y'all booing the dude.
Like, yo, y'all forced this nigga into retirement.
I saw the newspaper like, yo, retire this dude.
Yeah, like, so
all of a sudden, y'all loved him.
How quick people forget. Yo.
Nah, it's out there.
How quick people forget
it's out there.
Shit. Like, nah.
So that's why fans like that don't really respect. So everybody's like, oh, why would we be an Eagles fan, blah, blah, blah. We won the Super Bowl a few years ago, right? And that too, I was a fan before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But a lot of freaking fans come out of nowhere when you start winning.
Yeah, when you start winning, that happens all the time.
But then the moment they start losing, like, you don't see them no more. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny to me because it's like, all right. The reason I like teams like that, like the Eagles.
This is why I respect Jet fans, though. Because they ride for that.
You have to.
Bro. Like, those some loyal motherfuckers.
And from what I hear, they're the worst fans.
Them niggas always been trash, but them motherfuckers.
And my thing is, they allowed to pick. They have been in a situation where they get a number 1 draft pick or something, a great quarterback. Look at Sanchez. And he was trash.
Yeah, you know what? They really got to change the way they're fucking they're picking in drafts, bro.
I know, but is that the offices, not the players?
No, that's not the players. It's just,
like, what is it?
They're always going for quarterbacks. And it's like, yo, get a decent quarterback and then build around them. They never build.
Nah, but they try to do that with The last one. That one from last year.
And they let him go.
Because he was trash. I mean, where he at now?
I don't know.
He in Carolina,
he's in Carolina,
and he's hurt now. So he's trash.
They picked up Newton again, right?
Yeah, Newton's over there. He looked great game 1.
Yeah.
He looked great. I think that's it for him. Let's see what he does game 2. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Like, I think he just caught the defense in that game off guard.
I just know my team got shut out by the Cowboys. Respect to them, cause
they got shot out again last week. If it's 17,
nigga, it was the same week. So we played on Sunday,
and Thursday got your ass whipped again. Like it's just it happens. But at the end of the day, like
nigga, 4 days later we weren't ready, bro. Like, but the Cowboys look good this year.
Nah, they do. It's a strong team. It's a strong team. I feel like they got everything. I feel like they got a defense. They got the running back, and they got the quarterback, and they got wide receivers. They got 2 good wide receivers off the rip.
You think they're making it to the Super Bowl? I don't think so.
I think they'll make it pretty far in the playoffs,
they
though.
They always fuck up.
Nah, I feel like last year, Dak was on that move.
Yeah.
He was already in the move that's happening now.
Yeah.
He was there because he was breaking records before he got hurt.
Yeah.
He was ahead of the stream already. Like he was hurt, but then he got hurt and it was wrapped.
Right.
So I feel like now he came back like, yo, y'all gave me this contract. Y'all going, I'm bringing y'all a Super Bowl, and that's how he's been playing.
It's good,
and they having fun because you can see when a team is having fun. Yeah, but you can see when a team's having fun, you're gonna win.
Yeah.
I feel like when a team they put their heads down, like you ain't gonna win. Like it's just a mind game.
Well, it's the just the chemistry that the whole team has.
Right, that's
and
fun.
even him as a quarterback too, because they said who he studied under.
No, I don't know.
Whatever quarterback was there, whatever the fuck he studied under
Romo
for a little bit. Oh, okay, so.
Oh no, he wasn't there for Romo.
No.
He got drafted.
Yeah. He was like that. I forgot who was talking about him. They was like he makes it a point to get to know every player on the team.
That's cool.
And get cool with them.
Right.
But was defense or offense?
I feel like as a team, can you imagine working with somebody you don't like?
And there's like 60 motherfuckers on the football team.
No,
but a lot of people, yo.
Nah, but it's cool though, cause think about you working with 60 people.
Yeah.
At your job, right?
Yeah.
Let's say. Imagine you have to work with your team and you don't even like half of them.
Yeah.
It's annoying. It becomes like
annoying, yeah.
I don't even want to pass the ball to the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck this nigga. He could be over there waving. Now he mad.
Yeah.
And now we fighting.
So the whole
and it
team
kills. And then
chemistry is
who knows who likes him? They don't like you now.
Right.
It's that work.
So
any jobs like that.
Yeah, they're definitely having fun on the sidelines. You see them talking, bugging, jumping around.
The year that the Eagles won, that team was having mad fun. That defense was beating up everybody. They were dancing. I remember the Eagles were the first ones to go the whole team on the sideline and take pictures.
Yeah.
We started that year. Now everybody does it.
Yeah. So he started the trend.
Hey, we did.
Right.
People need to give the Eagles some respect out there. We won a Super Bowl in the past 10 years.
Now it's a whole thing. But you're right. That Eagles team,
they have fun. Yeah, and they have fun playing football, though. And that's how they got to beat everybody.
It wasn't just a job.
Nah, everybody like, oh, Foles. Y'all forget, Carson Wentz was on fire that season. He got hurt like week 8 or something like that, or 9.
But, yo.
Not even. I think he got hurt like later on.
Listen, man, that was the greatest fucking backup quarterback for that team.
Absolutely. But you know what it is? Foles was there before.
Right. But
and he did good, and then he got let go, and then he came back.
Think about how many teams are doing great, and then their quarterback is injured, then their
they're trash after that. No, but look at the Jets. They put the other kid in.
Yeah.
The kid looked better than Zach himself. he was looking better than Zach himself, and he was drafted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Like,
he was sharper than him.
The way it worked out for the Eagles that year was fucking. It was meant to be, nigga. Like, cause Foles came in and killed shit.
Yo, I remember Marks and Cashmere was at the house watching it with me, and I started crying when we won. I'm from excitement. I'm like, holy shit! And it hit me because I'm like, yo, there's been fans that probably never witnessed this because we never won a Super Bowl as the first time. So imagine how many fans that went through.
What was the baseball
and they died
team?
And shit.
Chicago Cubs.
The Cubs.
When they almost made it a couple years ago.
Yeah, well, no, they won. They won one.
They didn't know that, but they didn't win that year.
No, they missed it, and then the following year, I think they made
it.
And
that dude was like 100 years old or some shit. He never seen his team win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was in the GOAT curse.
I never saw my team win a championship.
The GOAT curse.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, but
My
that
team's
shit was
trash
cool. I was
and
like,
shit.
oh shit.
It kills me because like I know how the Jets fans feel. Like just every year you're excited about football and then these niggas just start losing.
Trash.
It's trash.
But
bro.
Buffalo though, I like Buffalo.
Buffalo's nice.
I like Joshy. Do I think they're gonna win the Super Bowl? No, but I like Joshy.
I feel like they'll make it to the playoffs.
They did last year, but they
Right,
lost.
and they lost. I don't know. I don't see them winning. I don't see the Cowboys winning though.
Nah. I think they're gonna get far.
I
Maybe
feel
the
like
championship game.
This year is gonna be a different team again. That's gonna win the championship.
I hope so.
It's gonna.
Cause yo, if I hear about Tom Brady one more fucking time, yo, how Tom Brady not even playing for the Patriots and they still talk about the nigga like, yo, he don't play for that team. Stop mentioning the man. Like, yo, hop off his dick.
Yo, that's like he's fucking.
So get over it, my man. Like, yo, the dude's name is Jones, man. Like yo,
yeah.
stop, y'all outshadowing him.
Yo, that's nigga.
You know how annoying that would be to you? Imagine this.
All right, well-
you start a job, right? The old dude quit. He retired.
Yeah, and I took over his job.
And you took over his job, and they like, Tom used to do that better than you. Oh my God, Tom was the greatest. Like, yo, it'd be annoying as fuck.
Well, you gotta think about just like look the whole Jordan shit.
Right, but who's done anything like Jordan? Right, it is like Jordan.
No, it's definitely like Jordan because
It's
you
the
got-
same.
look how Scottie Pippen felt.
Right, which now he's coming out talking that shit, but
Yo, and
You
he
ain't talking that shit
deserves to. He deserves
but
to.
you wasn't talking that shit when you was winning them rings. You ain't say that. You ain't feel that kind of way then.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Why he ain't say nothing then?
Well, because you know
You
what,
saying Scottie Pippen bitch ass nigga?
you know what the problem is.
They was scared of Jordan.
No, because they're friends.
Jordan like I fuck you up. You say
But
something.
listen, what interview has Scottie Pippen been in that Jordan doesn't come up? That's the problem. That he's
Oh,
having.
in that piece, yeah, absolutely.
That's the problem that he's having.
Yeah,
So you
because
gotta
Scottie
think
Pippen
about
was a top draft too. He was like a big prospect like
Right.
in the country before he was a Chicago Bull.
Listen, man, I'm gonna say this because I'm a Chicago fan when it comes to basketball. Jordan did not win a ring without Scottie Pippen. Jordan's been playing since '84. He didn't get his first championship till they got Pippen.
Oh man, because he needed them sixes on.
Like,
Man.
yo, so this is the fuck. See, so for Scottie Pippen to be interviewed for the last 20 something years, and everything is about Jordan. It's like, yo, my nigga, I won those rings too.
Right.
I got 6 rings too.
But you know what?
What the fuck are we talking about?
But
He
it's
had
fun,
6 rings.
But that's funny because they call everybody out of basketball. Jordan is like the tier, right?
yeah,
But he's not the one with the most championships.
he's not.
So if it is about rings,
Who's
the guy
this
from
nigga got
Boston,
like 8 rings
from Boston,
He has like 8, right?
it's multiple of them that got like more than,
Yeah.
than Jordan.
That's what I'm saying. I don't.
Nah, I think the dude has 11. He has the most. Damn, I forget his name. I know it's Boston Celtics because the Celtics would let him off like for a few years, for a whole
I'm trying to
decade.
think. Yeah, because it was between the Celtics and the Lakers in the 80s.
Yeah,
That's all it
like-
was. Magic Johnson and fucking
But
Larry Bird.
I think in the 70s too. Like I think
I'm trying to think of the name, bro. He has like 8 or 9 rings or some shit like that. It's a crazy number.
Yeah, it's a crazy number.
But listen, Pippen has 6 rings,
That he got the same amount. Rodman,
and yeah, but Rodman came
he
in
won-
the,
but
in the
he-
second half.
but he won it. He won his championship with Detroit that beat Chicago the year before.
So look at that.
And he came, and then he went.
So
play
you
with
got you understand like that? There's got to be some frustrating shit, man.
to keep
because-
hearing that this nigga is.
Yeah,
that
like,
man. How
Nigga,
about
I
me?
was there too, nigga. What you
Yeah, but I'm gonna
talking
tell you
about?
something though. Jordans sell more than Scottie Pippens, and the Pippens are nice,
The
but
Pippins are nice. Yeah.
but Jordan sells more than them.
Jordan sells more than anybody when it comes to sneakers.
Well, and that, like, I don't know if you watched the Kanye West.
The Yeezys.
Yo, this man said, "Why would you wear Air Forces? That's an ugly old style. Like you gotta get with the times." My man, your shoes are hideous.
Yo,
I don't give a fuck about your shoes, and I don't understand how people even go out their way and will spend the extra dough. I do
Yeah.
it for the Jordans. I'll do it for the Jordans because it's an old shoe, and I like
I don't do it
because
for all
I
of
couldn't
them.
have them. No, I don't do it for all.
Yeah.
It got to be a certain one.
Yeah.
It's got to be a certain color.
gonna
It's got to
say,
be.
yeah.
It's got to be that shoe that I was like,
But yeah, we
Damn,
couldn't
awesome.
have them when we were younger, and it's
and now I could get them.
and now I can get them, and it's nice to have them.
Man, it might be a little more expensive, but I'm gonna get
It's
them.
alright.
But some Jeezys, I ain't paying you no. Yo, if I can't get them retail,
Yeah.
I'm not getting them.
What's those the?
Oh, I'm not getting them at
Yeezy, Sport runners.
Bro, you seen the
Nigga,
boots?
what color socks you wear with those? Because the whole shit is like, your whole foot's exposed. So do you wear socks with that?
I don't know.
It's just so ugly as fuck. Listen, there's never been a pair of Yeezys that I looked at like, yo, I want those. There's never.
Me neither.
I don't like them.
They be it's comfortable. Good for you, because I'd rather be uncomfortable, because them shits is ugly.
Nigga, you pay $500 for a pair of socks. Because one pair of shoes look like
socks.
No,
them boots. Them boots.
I didn't even see the boots.
No?
Nah.
Yo, look them boots up, man. That shit look like 2 quilts. Dude put 2 pillow quilts on your head. Man,
I'm still about my Air Forces. I'm still about...
Yeah, he was like, why wear Air Forces? That's an old style. Get out. Like, you gotta watch the interview. That dude's crazy. Not crazy. Nah, let me take that back. He's not crazy.
Did they just say he got like Asperger's, or he got some
I don't know
shit.
what he got.
He just be saying some
that
shit.
nigga, he be saying some shit. He be saying some shit. Like, he's all over the place.
That motherfucker's wild, yo.
But he's all over the place with his ideas.
You know those kids that...
That you hate?
No, that
I hate it?
when they think of something, they just say it, like they have no filter. That's him. But that's him.
But that's cool. To me, that's cool to have that.
Like that disrespectful shit he said about Talib Kweli.
Hey.
I don't like his music.
Well, he had a point.
But you do like his music. Well,
he don't like his music.
Well, you told him to his face that you loved his music.
When?
Because Talib Kweli had answered. They went back and forth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No. Well, you have to watch the whole Drink Champs.
I gotta see it. I haven't.
It wasn't that he went after him.
No, I know. He just said something. Yeah.
He was asked, and he was like, he rather have common sense over him.
Common?
Yeah.
Common's nice though.
Common sense.
Yeah. Common's nice.
That's why he said, and then he kept alliterating on it, like.
No.
Like, nah, man.
Nah,
like,
Common's
but why he did it though? They're competitive in him. The guy's competitive.
Oh yeah. I mean, it shows.
He's competitive. That's what it was. And he was like, I don't fuck with your music.
Yeah.
I was like, no, like you're trash. Cause Talib said something about him in the past with the whole MAGA hat stuff. And so this is his chance to be like, oh, remember when you were saying this thing? Now I'm up here. Fuck your music. Your music's trash.
A lot of people said something about his MAGA.
But he attacked those people. He attacked Big Sean.
Which I didn't understand.
All right, so Big Sean...
I don't get the whole beat.
Because he said Big Sean went against him. Well, meantime, he was feeding him. Like, yo, I changed your whole family.
When did he go against him?
Because when he went MAGA.
No, Big Sean literally sat there and said, I'm not gonna get involved with that. Like,
well, I heard Pushers do that. Yeah. Pusha was like, that's on him. Like, whatever we might not agree.
Yeah, Push said the same shit.
Yeah, he said we might not agree, but I think that he then did another interview or something. They had the discussion.
Okay.
And Kanye didn't like the way it went. Again, you're giving the guy a loudspeaker, so the dude's gonna say, it's his turn. Yeah. The only one that gets heard is the one that wins. Remember that. Right. So that's why he gets sued.
Kanye also sat there and preached about how he's gonna give everybody their masters back. He never did that.
Well,
like that's what I'm saying. So
but like this, he talked about Beanie Siegel saying that Beanie came up with Yeezy. That he used to call him Yeezy first.
Yeah, he gave him his respect.
And he was like, yo, I gotta give him money. Like I owe him.
Yeah. Is he gonna give it to him?
No, Beanie said, man, I don't need your shit. But he was like, I don't need him. I don't need anything from him. Like,
yeah, because people could say shit.
And then, but too, he also shitted on Just Blaze.
Yeah,
he said Just Blaze copied him. And I take that to offense because Just Blaze from Patterson, so now we gotta attack him too. We gotta attack Kanye. Like nah, bro. Like his sound, he was like he gets credit for doing the blueprint. I did half of it, and he copied the other half. Like, nah, you probably learned a lot of style from this man.
Yeah, he just didn't want to look at it that way. And this is what I don't like, right? If people are copying your style, you should appreciate that.
But you want to hear something funny?
Like, damn, nigga, look how good I am.
Right.
And I got people following my blueprint. I did that.
No, but you know what's another funny thing?
Don't sit there and like down somebody for that shit.
If
that's even true, because Just Blaze is a fucking beast.
And Just Blaze, he was like, oh, where he at now? Like, Just Blaze ain't shit. Just Blaze, he does house music. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, why are you?
He went with his sound. He took it somewhere else. Like, what are you talking about? So, but anyway, I forgot. I think it was T-Pain in an old interview said that Kanye stole a lot from him.
Yeah, with the
808.
Yeah, all the tune
with the sound and the 808 stuff.
Yeah, with the drums.
Right, but now you made it a thing, and now you're saying it's yours. and if somebody else did it, they copying from you.
Yeah.
But look at your trait. Look at your bag.
And Kid Cudi, Kanye got a lot of his sound from him too.
Well, think about Kanye when he first came out to what then he started becoming later. You know what I'm saying? And then he said Travis Scott, which is a newer artist. And he said Travis Scott is between him, ASAP, Rocky, him, ASAP, and who else? And it made sense. I was like, oh, that's true. Like the sounds, the look,
the style, yeah.
He said Travis Scott was between him, Rocky, and Future Mix. Something like that, I think he said.
I could see that.
And I'm like,
I can see
that makes sense. Right?
Yeah.
So he was like that he gets his style from Jay-Z, and I'm like, no, you don't.
You really don't.
No, you
nah,
don't.
no style at all.
Now, is the guy creative? Absolutely. Like
Oh hell yeah.
He's making sounds and putting them together. You're like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, I could say this about Kanye. Yeah. Kanye did shit that changed the way a lot of motherfuckers
do things. Absolutely. That you can't take away.
No.
But that fact that other people copied you or he didn't copy nobody, like, that's an argument.
That's why.
That's an argument you can have.
Yourself too much.
Nah, you can have an argument with that.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, I'll take on anybody. I'll win. It's the competitive in him.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he's not. And then Talib Kweli, he said like he loves him.
Yeah.
Because he's a black man, he would never tear him down. But the competitive in him, so go fuck yourself. I don't fuck with your music. It's just whack. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that.
With that whole shit, with Kanye saying if Kanye had to do a versus,
he said he'll go against everybody, right? And I'm like, not a lot of people rock with a lot of your stuff neither. Like but it's the competitive in him, so I understand it.
Yeah, it's all about the competitive sport, just the nature of it. But when you think about it, he do got some shit because versus. If he plays like his hits, it'll be hard to go up against.
Yeah.
It'll be really hard to go up against. Right?
Think about it. All right, let's think about it like this: a new artist come out now and gets bigger than Kanye, and then I don't know, 10 years from now, 31, you want to do a versus Kanye. Who do you think will win? I think the newer guy, because his music's been ringing off longer.
Oh yeah, but see, that's why
you get what I'm saying? It's kind of hard.
Do the verses like that, though.
Right. It's kind of hard to go against Kanye now because Kanye's been relevant the past 2 decades.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's hard to go against him.
And he does beat making, producing.
Right.
He writes his
I don't
shit.
think he writes a lot.
No, but he does write some of his shit.
Some, not all.
You get what I'm saying? So, but he, on the versus tip, he would have to go up against someone that, just like we were talking about Jermaine Dupri.
Right.
Who produce. And,
like, I think Kanye and Premier would be dope.
And to me, like
But look at the time difference.
Yeah.
People don't rock Premier like that.
Nah.
And Premier got a new shit on YouTube too that he shows.
Premier still does shit. But
yeah, he does a lot of music, but it's not the same impact.
Nah.
So Havoc. Put him against Havoc. Like, look at the time difference. People don't respect the music the way they're not gonna respect the Mobb Deep shit the way that it was. Then you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So, best Kanye album, personally, to me, will probably be his third.
Which was that one?
The one, Graduation, is it called? The one where he had the anime guy create the cover.
With the little teddy bear?
Yeah, that's flying.
I think that's College Dropout. I don't know.
College Dropout was like his first one, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it was like college like graduation or whatever.
My favorite one is the one with
Yeah, he went up against 50 that year. That to me is the best Kanye album.
To me. He had another one with This Is For The Assholes, that song. With Pusha T. Let's just start ding, ding.
But
ding,
that's after.
I think it's the album after that one.
Yeah.
The one you're talking about.
Yeah.
That album was good. From beginning to end. The sounds, the features. That's the song and that album he had Monster in there. With Rick Ross.
Yeah, so that's like, alright, so you're talking about like 2010-ish.
Yeah, so that album was from beginning to end a good album. Like all the songs, the sounds, it was pretty dope.
I gotta give that album another chance.
The Life of Pablo is a good album too.
That's a good album. Yeah, but I'm talking about
Cause
like,
sound wise too, like
Yeah.
it was dope.
but I'm talking about like, there's just something about that third album that's just fucking good. I just think it was the era. That's what I'm
Probably.
like. You know, like everybody was ringing off. He did that song with Wayne. He did.
At the time, Kanye, because even Cam says it that like he's the only one that gave him a chance. Everybody was rocking out to him.
Oh,
And I feel like now I see why Kanye is the way he is, because he comes from a point where people wasn't respecting his shit.
yeah.
He was the weirdo. And he says it, like, oh, I was the weirdo, but now I made it cool. And you could see that. And he really believes that, because that's what's happening.
Look
You know
at
what I'm saying?
like his style.
Like his
He was,
shirts.
he was wearing like the jeans and shit. Like
Yeah, the
same.
shirts. He was wearing the. I remember him having the collar shirts like all out and like
Yeah.
all, like he was the first one to look like that. Like
Yeah,
other people
no,
wasn't doing that
yeah.
shit. And he's funny because he said, "Oh, I came in the beginning. I came out with the backpack. People thought I was back, but it's because I was riding that wave. Because he saw that that's what was ringing off, so he stuck to that. But he didn't, he was like, I was no backpacker.
That nigga backpack was empty as shit.
Yeah.
That nigga had snacks.
He had two CDs in the. So I don't know. Now Kanye and his ideas, I think
you
he's
know-
a moron. Creatively, I think he's a genius.
Oh, he's a fucking genius creatively.
But I think as a person, I think he's an idiot. He's a funny dude though. He's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
like I know, like to me, Donda was good. Long ass fucking album.
Donda's a different sound. Well, it's a lot of repetitive shit, but it's a different album. And I feel like he did that album to mindfuck a lot of the artists.
You saw that shit that he dropped?
He dropped the deluxe, didn't he?
No, well, he dropped that little thing that if you listen to the album, you could.
Oh no, you could tweak it.
Yeah, that's-
and make it your own way. Who else done that?
No,
That's
nobody.
an interactive album.
Yeah.
Nobody's done that
So that's
before.
why it sounds a certain way now. If
So you could hook it
listen
up.
That's genius.
right, but
fucking genius.
nobody else done that.
Yeah, that's some genius shit. Because that's you going into the studio knowing that I'm
I'ma do something
it
different.
this way. Now how the fuck I'm gonna make this shit work? You know, like that's
Yeah, that's you gotta give them that.
Yeah, you gotta give 'em
You
that.
can't take that away. So that things like
Yeah.
that. Like, that's why
it's
I
just
respect
you
it.
as a person. Yeah.
Yeah, I think him as a character.
Yeah.
I think he's an asshole. He's an idiot. But
Back to Big Sean. Big Sean dropped another.
did he?
Yeah, with Hit Boy. Yo, Big Sean is fucking nice, man.
Big
Like,
Sean is lyrically nice.
He
He's
don't
dope.
get. I don't feel like he definitely doesn't get the respect
No,
that,
boy.
that he deserves, man. Because you know how he came out in that era with J. Cole.
You know we've seen
Kendrick.
him, right?
Who?
We've seen Big Sean.
I know we saw him perform when he first came out.
Boy.
Yeah, little nigga, skinny as shit, yo. But he put a little bit more weight on. But when he first came out, bro, he had the mustache. He was all
Look at
fucked up.
pervert.
Yeah. Nah, but Big Sean popped off on that era. Kendrick, Cole.
Nah, I
Drake.
think he was before them too, though.
No, man.
Yeah, because he
this is
came
why-
out. No, Drake was already out. I think he came out. The persons who were popping at the time. Nah, 'cause I don't even think Kendrick was out then.
But look, the reason I'm saying that era is because those are the top 3 rappers that people keep putting over him.
Oh, okay.
He's number 4 in
Yo,
those
but
spots.
I'ma tell you something, though.
Which I think he's in that top 3.
Yo, but I'm tell you something though. Wow, I forgot his name. Like that. What's the name you said? Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar. Yo, what he does on the track, like you might take it as just words and just go with it, but what he does to the track when you listen to it
Yeah.
and break it down, yo, he doing something else. He doing like math, and you looking at it like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He did the song with Beyonce, and I never knew this. I was watching this video, and the guy breaks down his lyrics. He used 1 through 8, right?
Mhm.
And if you listen to the song, he breaks down 1 through 8. And I was like, oh shit! And you just think he's just spitting words
Nah,
and it's
man,
random.
he's-
It wasn't random. The dude,
He's fucking talented.
he's
bro.
something else. It's
but
out
I've been
there.
saying that for a while. Like,
Yeah, he's different.
I've been saying that shit for a while.
And
Cole, we had
Cole,
this conversation. He
Cole
was
is
like, I
nice,
don't really
too.
like his music too much, but
I don't rock to his music, but talented wise, that's
he
that's just different.
I don't Drake.
I don't think
I don't
they
s-
see they not. I don't feel like Drake is lyrically he could spit, right? Like let's give him that. but I don't think he's like a mastermind like Cole and Kendrick.
And Sean. If you gotta really listen to Big Sean shit.
Like yo, Kendrick, but
But Kendrick is like,
no, I think
he's a
he's
fucking
somewhere else.
scientist, nigga. Like,
yeah, like he breaks,
yeah,
like the way he breaks down the whole thing.
and Cole is
you're like,
another
yo, what
one
the
that you gotta.
fuck? Like what he just said so.
And then J. Cole.
But you know who else don't get respect though, and people shit on Wale.
Yeah, no one respects Wale. I don't know why.
Wale is nice, yo. Like,
I don't know, but I don't know what happened. Why he?
People find him trash. I don't know why. And Wale got some tracks.
You know what I think it was? Who he was with during the time.
No, I think it's his vision and things.
Right, but who he was with during the time too.
No, because I mean he was rocking with fucking WMG.
Yeah, MMG, and
they were the biggest thing out.
Yeah, but I don't think it was for him. Just because it was the biggest thing out doesn't mean it fits that person.
Nah, but
you know
it was the biggest thing out. It's kind of like saying, but you don't know that. You get what I'm saying until later on.
You don't, but you got. I don't know, man. Like
that's like saying Lloyd Banks should have never went to G Unit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah. That shit. Lloyd Banks was G Unit.
Yeah, Lloyd Banks is different.
Yeah, but no. But what I'm saying is, there's got to be some disconnect because Wale.
I think it's one. I think Wale he's a very talented dude, but I think his mouth probably got him in situations that is opinionated.
That got him black.
Yeah, he's a very opinionated guy. Yeah, so a lot of people look at him like, "Yo, my man, like, I ain't fucking with you." Yeah. I think that's what it is. But
that makes a lot of sense.
But talent, like, dude's talented.
He's fucking talented. Yeah, he's always
his music is dope.
Yeah.
And I think him and Kendrick are kind of like I feel like them. I'm not Kendrick. Him and J. Cole are on the same level.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think
I take him in the same value.
J. Cole has he made like just that nigga's style just worked, right? Like,
have you heard the Cole and what you call it and Wale song? She got a little butt, so what? Yeah, that's my shit. With the Q-tip beat. Dun, dun,
that's
dun,
an older
dun,
song?
Dun, dun, dun. It's probably like a month or two old.
Oh, okay, no, I didn't hear it at all.
Cause he came out with an album. Wale dropped something like a month.
Wale dropped
like a month ago.
Okay, all right, so that's his shit.
That song is his. Yeah, but that
out.
song's hot though. It's the Q-tip beat.
A
little vibrant thing.
Nah, Cole, man.
And Cole went in on that track. That shit was hard.
Cole goes in, bro.
But Wale too. Like it was. I feel that's why I give him like the even balance.
What else? You know what Cole did too, bro? Like, I feel like because he said Jay-Z and M was like his biggest when he used to write when he was younger. That's who he used to try to sound like, Eminem and Jay-Z. And you can, when you listen to his music, you can tell he took from both of them, right? Because he puts himself out there completely. Like a lot of his older songs, like even the shit that niggas found embarrassing and whatever, he put that shit like
he exposes it.
He exposed himself,
yeah, perfectly,
and just fucking grew. Because you could listen to his music and be like, damn, like who the fuck says that about themselves? Like when he lost his virginity, like that's
that song was hard.
Like it's just. So, and I think that's what made a lot of people connect to him.
And it again,
because he has a core fan base.
Yeah, because his storytelling is good.
Yeah, it's great.
It's good. That's why I like Biggie. Like Biggie, he puts you in that situation.
Yeah. He puts you there.
Like you listen to Big, right? Any of his songs, he's putting you there. From the bar, you gonna creep up from behind. You know what I mean? He puts you at the bar and in the situation. And when artists have things like that, when they have a story, I don't feel like a lot of artists now have that.
Nah,
but the ones that do, those are the ones that are sticking out.
Yeah,
Cole,
me and him,
right? It's sticking them out. It's like making them different.
I was listening to Nas the other day. The one mic came up. I was listening, and I was right on side, and I was telling him, I was like, listen, I was like, yo, that whole song was pure visual.
Yeah,
like. Every fucking part, like the verses, the way he spit, like everything. Like,
but see, I feel like, but people can't relate to situations like that because he was talking about like pretty much being on the block or being in a project or whatever. People, if you never done that, you don't.
Yeah, but that's
you don't understand the vibe of it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
But he still put you in that. It's like, oh shit. Like
no, but that's what I'm telling you. Like, if you never been through that. You know what that feeling is like. The tension of standing on a corner and anything could happen.
Anything.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But you out there just chilling. You think you in your own skin, you know anything could happen at any time, but you're there, right?
Yeah.
Well, nowadays people really don't see that like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ain't
especially if
nobody
you're from the
out
suburb.
there.
If you're from the suburb, you ain't out here,
Yo, like, there ain't nobody doing that shit nowhere.
right? Well, for one, think about we were out there in the cold and anything. You don't see people out like that.
Nigga, we was
Not only
out there in
COVID,
the
but
rain.
like, yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, so people don't know. That was a vibe.
Yeah. That was a whole. That was.
It was a feeling.
That was the vibe.
It was
Like, it was a
different.
whole thing.
You get what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
different, and these songs were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know what that is,
Yeah.
you don't know what that is. It's kind of like the music now. Everybody says is drug related. Everything's about a drug, right? 'Cause that's what they doing now.
So yeah.
So if you ain't doing that, you don't know what it is. So you could be like, I popped a Molly.
You sweating?
You sweating. You don't know what that's like. I don't know what that's like now. I popped a Molly and I started sweating. It's gonna bring me back to that song. Like, yo, I know what this
I
is
was
talking
sweating my
about.
ass off, nigga, my shirt was wet. Yeah.
So is that Eminem? He did it in his first album. Described the whole story to you.
Well, he did that.
No, the first two albums, but this first album, think about it. Nobody know who the fuck this guy was.
Just a white guy.
He telling you a whole story in
Yeah.
the whole album. You're like, oh shit, everything's a visual.
Completely.
So think about that, and then he's breaking it down
Well, he
how
brought
everything's
you-
gonna go down.
Because he knew no one's gonna be able to relate to him.
Well,
So I gotta.
well, he
show
think
you.
about it. He was in the game for so long before that,
Yeah.
and he studied it, right? Like, all right, that ain't work for this guy. I can't do that. Then that sounds dope. I could do that. I could spit like this.
Well, when his actual first
People will
album,
interact with things like that. I'll do that.
Infinite, this is the album Infinite. They even told him, like he says it, like I gotta switch my style up because
It's not gonna stick.
it's not gonna stick. He was sounding too much like he was being compared to AZ a lot.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Where is AZ money wise? People don't listen to AZ. And he just came out with something else.
Oh yeah, he dropped another thing. Yeah,
So, but people not giving it. They
Yeah.
ain't giving that the Drake respect.
yeah. No.
You get what I'm saying?
So which is why he had to change up.
right to
and
be
his
to
shit
relate
worked.
a little more.
But then he also broke everything down because if you listen to that first album, bro, he walked you through a lot of shit that he's been through. He gave you the visual.
Right.
You didn't have to experience it. But that's another thing. This nigga been talking about popping pills since back in the day. Now pills is like the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
But-
so weird. Yo.
So, Anuel was on Hotline 7. He had an interview, right? Anuel, and they asked him like, "Yo, what held you back a lot? Like you got locked up and shit." He did some Fed time and shit,
Yeah.
gun charges and some shit like that. And he was like, "You were popping before that?" And he was like, "Yeah." But he did so many songs before he got locked up. He did like 60 songs on SoundCloud. So he was like, I was just trying to get on. So he was dissing everybody. Somebody was going to answer him. He did a 50 Cent.
That's exactly what I was about to say. It's exactly.
So he attacked everybody. Random shit.
yeah.
Just talking shit. So Ebro asked him, like, so, but you was really in it? She was like, oh, yeah. Like, I was really out there, too. Like, it wasn't just, I was talking
Yeah.
shit. Like, if it would have went down, it would have went down. But it fucked up his money, too, because he'll go places, and they were like, nah, man, because such and such is going to be here. We don't want nothing to pop off. And he just trying to get a record. He's like, nah, but
Yeah, I
But
don't even
you
know
over-
him, yo. I just-
yeah, but you already dug that grave, and these people don't want that beef. You get what I'm saying? So he went through that in the beginning.
Shit.
And that's how he got put on, though.
Tekashi did that.
That's what Tekashi has been doing.
Yeah.
But now he dried out because you don't hear nothing
Yo,
about
that
it.
shit.
Why? Because nobody's giving him attention.
Well, right. Yeah. That's a,
He has nothing for him.
Ignore it. Just ignore it. Ignore it.
You ignored his rap.
That's why people were mad at Whack 100 for giving him that interview.
He gave him well, first of all, he was already in the, outside the door.
Yep.
When Wack brought him into the
Nah,
door.
come inside. I'm about to make money.
Yeah.
And now they making money together.
But Wack is doing it to get money. Wack don't give a fuck about the street.
That's
Nigga.
what Wack
He's trying to
said.
get money. He
That's
don't
what
give
he
a
said.
fuck.
He was like, "Yo,
Yeah, you see
he
the-
was like, I
you
don't
see-
know why people so mad." He's like,
Yo, did you see the one with $1 million worth again?
Oh, when they interview Wack, yeah, but it's like you said it.
but this what you call it funny is he got in his face like, get up, little nigga. He was like, yo, is that a gnat, son, bro? Slow nigga out of here. So I'll fuck you up.
Yo, it's funny because he was standing up and he little as hell next to Wack.
He was still big.
Fucking love $1 million worth of game, yo. Them motherfuckers are amazing.
That's my show, yo.
But no, man. But it's like you said, like I'm not working with him on some street shit. No, I'm making money, man. Like so, and I respect him for that.
But he said it. He was like, yo, my block still respects the fact that I did it. I'm here to make money. I don't confuse my money with the street shit.
Yep.
And that's all people need to worry about. Don't confuse the two.
That's a
The dude's is a blood Paru dealing with a Crip.
yeah. You got blue.
So that right there shows you he ain't dealing with.
It's not street.
It's not
shit,
street.
It's money, man.
You gotta get that
money.
bag.
It's money, man. So whatever money moves he's making, because like he said on that $1 million worth of game, they got moves that they're making.
Well, what he was saying that he was like, are you gonna make money with him though? And he was like, keep weaving it over. And he was like, you making money with him? Just say it. And then he was like, yo, don't worry about things like, because he was trying to keep it at. It's a surprise when it comes out, or he
these niggas blew that spot up.
He was trying to make right. They were finding an angle, and he's trying to push the angle away. Like shut up. Like he was trying to make it.
A smart motherfucker too.
Oh, yeah, no, because he know how to talk.
Yeah.
But it's funny though, like it's so much. It's just so much in the music.
He's like, nah, Meek. He approached Meek. Like, Wack don't give a fuck, yo.
At the end of the day, it's the music industry.
It's business, man.
And but Tekashi did expose that the music industry is not the street.
Yeah,
you can't.
That was
blend
his whole
the two.
purpose.
He did that.
Yeah,
snitching and all that. He did that. Did he really snitch? You know how many dudes out there right now are doing the same thing?
Yo, man, there was niggas that we grew up with that got knocked on gun charges and they was right back out.
And somebody else was going down.
Yeah.
So how many people are out there doing the same thing? What's the difference? Because he's on the platform?
Yeah, that's it. No, he had a bigger platform. The world
that's
saw
it, man.
The world saw it. But there's a lot of these motherfuckers that
everybody out there doing it. I always said it like this, man. If you're going to do a crime, don't do that shit with somebody that you know got shit to lose. Mm-hmm. For example, me and you, we go rob a bank. I'm gonna expect you to be like, nah, Juan had the gun, and let's say we shot somebody. I expect you to be like, nah, Juan shot him. Why? Because you got kids. I don't got shit. Like, nigga, I'm gonna be locked up. My family gonna be out here. Like, whatever. But you got kids. You gonna worry about. So they gonna hit you with that.
Of course, that's gonna be their angle.
I just need you to say Juan did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's that idea, and that's the street though. Yeah, that's the street. Everybody out there ain't built for that. Nah. When they can hit you with the cuffs, everybody out there acting hard body.
I mean,
look. This is the thing. Jay-Z had an interview years ago, and he said that us, like people in the hood, or men in general, are insecure. So that's why when you see somebody staring at you, be like, what the fuck you looking at? You put this hard body persona up. What the fuck you looking at? It's because you're insecure within yourself.
Like, I be feeling like that shit happened yesterday.
Somebody tell you what you're looking at?
Nah, dude he just looked at me. And I was sitting in the car, and I'm like, what the fuck you looking at me? Yeah. So I was like.
That's your insecurity.
Yeah. I was like, it's good.
And what he said?
No, he just went to his trunk. He took some bags out.
He was probably looking. Alright, but you didn't even think about it. Hey, he probably look at you like, why is this nigga sitting in the car? In the laundromat.
Like, I'm not washing it by hand, nigga. This is in the machine. I'm sitting in my car.
Seats inside, nigga. You get what I'm saying? But we don't know what's running through his mind. No, we don't know what's running through his mind. But anyway, he's saying you're insecure. Because you're looking at it like, what you looking at? All of a sudden you're playing the tough guy shit. You don't know what that guy's capable of doing. That dude probably black belt some shit. You get out, boom, stiff on your head, you done.
Exactly. Like,
you don't know.
Like when Kevin Hart said that nigga came out and started smacking his knees, nigga. He said nigga Saxon. Yeah, nah,
you don't know.
You don't know what nobody knows.
But you, psychologically, what the fuck you looking at?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's really inside your head. You're insecure. In reality, the man might be looking at you, whatever. You got booger coming out. You don't even know it. and he looking at you like,
my car is tinted too, so he
Damn,
probably
shut
looked
up.
at me like, is somebody in there?
right, like,
Yeah.
oh shit,
That's not what I
I
thought
just saw some shit move.
Yeah, that's not what I thought about though.
No, you just thought, what the fuck you looking at? Right, and security kicked
yeah.
in.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the first thing that happened.
So like that's the persona, and a lot of people out there in that street is thinking the same thing.
yeah,
So it's always a competition. That's why there's always a fight or a situation, because they're insecure within themselves.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy said this about me. Or if that shit, I feel like if that shit ain't affecting your wallet, fucking matter what he said.
Yeah.
It's like you at a light, right? And the motherfucker behind you beeps a horn. You got two options. Either you gonna sit there and wait for the light to change, or you can just turn around and be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, which is what we do.
Right. Why?
It's like, yo, my man, stop beeping, bro.
Like, motherfucker, the light's red, bro. That nigga know it's red. That's why you ain't moving. If he don't know that, that's his problem. How is that your problem? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, so the other day, dude at work, right? He works across the street at the other branch. So I go over there, whatever. He's like, yo, do you like such and such? And I was like, yeah, he cool with me. He's like, yo, I don't like that motherfucker, right? And I'm like,
Why are you telling me?
I'm like, why not? He's a manager.
Oh, okay.
He's not. The kid that told me he's not a manager. He's just another worker. Saying there about another manager. He's like, yo, and I was like, he's cool. I mean, he never came out of character with me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not the type of person that attack people. I wait for you to attack. If you attack me, that's different than you give me the vibes. I'm like, all right, fuck you. But
Yeah.
you never did nothing to me. Like, I'm not the type to be like, fuck that person. So he was like, oh, because I say what's up to him, he don't say what's up back. And I was like, maybe he ain't hear you. He was like, nah, nigga. Like, he was crossing, like, I pulled up one day, and I was like, hey, what's up? Totally ignored me. And I was like, multiple times? He's like all the time.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel like he's better than me now. And I was like, I didn't take it like that. Right? Because he's not like that with me. So I didn't take it like that. So I'm like, that's not that the guy don't feel that he's better than anybody, but whatever. He might feel like that. It's going to make him feel like that because now you got a beef with him.
Yeah.
You looking at it like that. So that's to me, that's a hood mentality. But that motherfucker don't like me because I say good morning, he didn't say nothing back. He probably didn't hear you. He probably not paying attention. You get what I'm saying? But you're not paying attention to that because you got the hood mentality. You got your helmet on and you like that nigga.
That's like when,
You get what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. So I was like, yo, honestly, like, I don't get that vibe from him.
yeah.
I had gotten that vibe from two other guys. He was like, yeah, them too, right? And I'm like, at this point, that was you.
Yeah. I was just about to say that.
At this point,
Like,
it's you.
yeah.
I was like, I get the vibe from the other two. But the one, I broke it down to him, look, man, you come here to work, to earn your check so you can eat. So no matter what that guy likes or don't like about you, you still gotta come here and get your bills paid and you eat. He's not stopping you from that. So why he don't say good morning to you? I'm the type of motherfucker, you don't say, I'll say one or twice. And I might say it sometime to fuck with you, because now I know you don't like me. I like those.
Yeah.
Like when I know you don't like me, I'm like, it was good. Because you mad. I'm not mad. You in your feelings. I'm not in my feelings. So why will I feed into that, right?
Yeah, the motherfuckers too.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga.
Nah, that's you.
Yeah.
You just proved to me that's you, right? So I was telling him, I was like, yo, I let my work speak for itself. You can say whatever you want personally about me. You don't like me, but the one thing you can't say is that I'm a lazy motherfucker that I can't work. You cannot. It don't even fit in the angle.
Yeah.
You could say it. It just won't make sense. Other people will look at you like, that's not true. You get what I'm saying? So I let that speak for itself. So I don't care if you like me or don't. You say good morning. If you don't, you say what's up. If you don't, that doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm still eating. I'm still doing my
I mean,
job.
at the end of the day, I got my shit to do and I'm out.
Look at my old job. I went out there and told my motherfucking man to suck my dick. Like, my man, I ain't give a fuck. Like, I was done. You get what I'm saying? At that moment, I was done. So that right there, I'm able to just, and I still went out and did my job.
Yeah, you still work that day.
Not that I said you suck my dick and I jumped in my car and left.
You just suck my dick. I'm about to go deliver these boxes.
Go do these boxes. You get what I'm saying? Because you can't. That's you messing up your paper. Because what you're doing is you doing your personal, however you feel about the person, and you're mixing it with the work.
Yeah.
But meantime, I don't give a fuck your manager or not, my man. You can't fuck up my work. You can't do it.
So what to do? What to do? Responded with that.
So I broke it down to him like that. And he was like, "Yo, I honestly I never looked at it like that. You right." And I was like, yo, because sometimes I was like, yo, think about it. You giving it energy. He probably didn't even look at you like that, man. He probably got no problems with you over here beefing with the dude. And he was like, yeah, you right, though. Like, you over here cursing the dude out, not liking him, can't stand the dude.
Yo,
doing fuck shit to him because he said, yo, so you know, I parked right here. So one day he was parked there when I pulled up from lunch, and I was like, fuck this nigga. So I parked right on his bumper so he can't even pull up. I'm like, why would you do that now? That's petty shit.
That's probably why he ain't say hi to you, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's petty shit. I was like, yo, look at the energy you just put into that. Yep. That man didn't even look at it like that. He saw an empty spot and took it. He didn't know it was your spot. Like, think about it. He was like, you're right. So you've been giving it this energy, this negative energy, this fuck you energy.
What he doing to the other two guys?
No, but meantime, the dude is not even paying mind to you.
Yeah.
He haven't said anything. Now, if he said something that's different, but he haven't said anything.
He don't even know what's going on.
Right.
He don't even know he in
and
the beef,
you
nigga.
beefing him. Yeah. He's like, yo, you right. He in the beef that he don't even know about. I'm like, exactly. So think about who sounds ignorant in that story. Now, let's say you get in a fight. That's with prejudice. Because you've been holding that on him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you've been holding. Yeah,
you've been holding that.
You had this beef for months with this.
And the dude said one thing, like, "Yo, your shoes on tight," and he hooked off. Cause now you don't like the dude. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's things like that, and we all think the same.
Can you imagine like trying to explain that?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, man, you showed me my shoes. You said I couldn't tie a shoe.
Yo, all I said was tie. Yo, your shoes are untied. I didn't want to get stuck under the forklift or something.
I don't know how to tie my shoes.
And then he told me like, I ain't talking to me like I don't know how to tie my shoes. Like what? You get what I'm saying? Cause when you're in a situation when you're in your head and your feelings about things.
Crazy. Oh yeah, you make whatever.
You make things.
Yo,
up.
you could make shit that you could convince yourself,
bro. I know this personally.
You ever like been mad at somebody? And you made up like a
nah,
whole
because
scenario?
I honestly, as a grown up now.
You never argued with a girl and you made up a whole scenario?
As a grown up now. As a grown up now. I look at things like, why should I be upset if that person upset? Yeah. That person's making you feel how they feel.
Giving you anxiety?
Why would you give them the okay to do that? I don't want anxiety. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. But see, this is why you gotta start preaching that to people, and then the anxiety will go away. I think that's what.
I think that even makes it worse. Think about it. You start preaching to somebody about like church and stuff.
Not church wise, nigga.
Oh, like gyms, like spit gyms on them.
Yeah.
I think that fucked their heads up though. People not ready for conversations like that. Like a real mature out of the conversation.
I think people get nervous when they start having like
a real conversation.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. Because remember before, like, I mean, when we were growing up, we were always into that. I mean, we also come from an era where we didn't have all these electronics, so all we did was talk all day.
Yeah,
like,
but see, I'm the type of person. I'm a no filter person. Like, but I'm okay with you being no filter towards me too.
I feel like we grew up around.
Yeah, but people not built like that normally. You get what I'm saying? Like people are programmed to like. He said something bad about me. I don't like him.
Yeah.
Or for example, my man mad at him because he didn't say good morning back.
Well, we also,
come on, man. Like, really?
Also, growing up, we left that space that we grew up from that molded us that way, right?
Right.
So then you start working with people from, or you just start meeting people in life from the other side of Jersey that are way fucking different. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, well, you are able. I always say like if you're from the hood, you could adapt to anything.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
I feel like you from somewhere else, it's harder for you to adapt. I mean, if you're Amish, you can't go to Patterson.
When I moved out of Patterson, I moved to Clifton.
No. But if you're an Amish dude, you can't move to Patterson. Yeah, no. It's gonna be hard for you. You're gonna go back. But we from Patterson, we could go to Amish country and chill.
Yeah. Like, yo, it's crazy because when I moved out of Patterson, when I moved to Clifton, fucking, it was so quiet.
It's different.
Yeah, it took me a while to be able to fall asleep at night.
That's
weird.
You know when's the last time I heard a siren?
A siren?
I used to hear that shit every night. Like, I don't hear a siren. I don't hear people yelling outside.
That's so crazy. Man.
I don't hear people's cars alarms. I don't hear people beeping the horn.
Yo, the car alarms and the horns was the worst shit, yo.
Yo, in the middle of the night.
Yeah. So you hear the alarm go off.
All people
someone
yelling.
Trying to rob your shit.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, people talking.
So it's attention.
Because I used to live right on the when I used to live on the corner, like right on the main ave where we chilled on Wayne, brothers, all you heard was
That's a busy street too.
dude. All you heard was cars and people walking.
Yeah.
People walked everywhere.
But then talking mad
3,
loud.
4 in the morning, talking
Loud. Cause
by your window.
in your window.
Because I lived on the first floor.
Having a whole conversation next to that joint. My man would be like right here, like motherfuckers be right here. No lie, they would sit in the windowsill right here, chilling. Like, you're my man, you're in my window. Like, but people don't have no boundary, like no respect
there was
for
no
your
boundaries,
shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I feel like it's in your psyche.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So me as a grown up, now I look at things like, you're not gonna get me mad. I'm already an aggressive person off the rip. I don't know why, but I'm aggressive. Like people come, I don't come off aggressively because I can speak to. I have random people come talk to me. I'm approachable,
Nigga.
but now if you come at me aggressively,
I know
I'm quick like that.
We
You know
have
what I'm saying?
random people that come talk.
No, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I could have a conversation with randoms, but now you come at me aggressively, I could switch up like that too. Like, oh, relax,
You
my
about to see
man.
aggressive.
Like, yeah, I get aggressive quick. Like, yeah, it don't take me much to get aggressive, but the older I'm getting, the more I understand that I don't have to be aggressive. I can just clown you. You feel bad about yourself. Like the asshole beeping the horn, I'm at the light.
Yeah.
You can beep the horn all you want, my man. I push this pedal. And if I don't push it, I'm gonna sit right here. That light can turn green, I'm gonna sit right here. What you gonna do?
And half the time the music is loud anyway, bro. I'm not hearing shit.
Whatever. As long as you don't hit my car, we good.
We good.
That's it.
Fucking
Stop inconveniencing everybody else, man.
when I got hit at the stop sign a couple weeks ago. So
In your car?
yeah. So
Hard?
I'm at the stop sign and I'm looking in the mirror and I'm just taking my foot off the brake to actually go. This fucking lady hits me. So
A lady?
yeah, I didn't like. I look back and it's a lady. So I get out the car. I was like, yo, where you going?
Through your car.
That's the first question I asked her because I'm like, we at a stop sign. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and she was so scared. Older lady, so scared. Had 2 kids in the back seat
I would have stopped all three of
and
them.
and like a teenage.
Take these ugly ass kids out the car.
and like a teenage kid at the on the passenger side. And I'm telling them like, yo, listen, man, like, you gotta, like, I was like, what are you doing? Like, where are you going? Like, you have kids in the car and you're not paying attention.
Right.
Like, that should piss me off. It's mad dangerous.
Right.
I looked at my car. I'm like, all right, listen. Bumper's like
Little scratch.
it's off the brackets.
Oh, all right,
Well,
she hit it enough. Okay.
Yeah, she hit enough. Definitely hit enough. But it's nothing crazy, right? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and I told her, I said, listen, I can call the cops, get the insurance involved, we can do all that. Or you can start paying attention and I'm gonna let you go. Cause this isn't worth me. I'm on my way to work now, right? This isn't worth me losing out on work.
But you told her that?
The what?
That you about to go to work?
No. Like I know I had this conversation with her as to why I'm not gonna.
Oh, you told her that though?
Yeah. Like,
Because I would have told her, I don't give a fuck, my nigga.
Nah.
I hit your car, my
Like-
bad. Hey, what the fuck?
Like, nah, I told
You
her.
don't got to preach to me, nigga. I
Yeah,
wasn't paying
nah,
attention.
I
nigga. You
preached
think
to
I'm
you.
gonna pay attention down the street? No.
Yeah, Nah, I preached to her because yo, like you got kids in the car, bro. Like little kids. Those are like fucking. They're like Jalen's age. Like those are little ass kids that were in the back seat.
Walling back there with Joe Gabba Gabba.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm like, you can't be driving with kids like that. You know what I'm saying? So nah, she had to get it because I didn't yell at her. I'm talking to her,
Right.
and she's scared as hell. Like she doesn't know. Like, and that's why I was like, look, I'm not gonna call. Like I'm good. I was like, you good? And I asked each of the kids, like, are you okay? You okay? You okay? I was like, we're gonna let this go. Cause in my mind, why am I gonna risk my insurance going up?
Right.
Why am I gonna risk my license? Why? Nah, fuck that. Like because your stupid ass hit me.
Right.
I was like, nah, I'm not beat. I was like, the car's fine. It's material things, bro.
Well, I was like
that
the
shit-
chick that backed up to me. I'm looking at her.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
that was Edgewater
Yeah.
leaving the gas station.
She wasn't leaving. She wanted reverse. But anyway, but it's that.
Yeah.
I feel like when people inconvenience
let's break
somebody,
this shit
when people
So this is
inconvenience
the
someone
Volkswagen.
else.
The lady was like right here.
No, she was in the driveway already.
Yeah. No, she was like in the street.
Yeah, she was pretty much halfway out.
And then I saw the reverse lights going. I'm like, what's she doing?
Meaning, I ain't know.
And she just kept going. I'm like, nah, she gonna stop.
I'm like, I started beeping the horn at that point. Just like, yo, no, I hit the reverse, but I couldn't go because I couldn't see nobody behind me. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yo.
I fuck around, hit the reverse to kill somebody because this bitch is backing
This is
up.
all it was. Like, the bitch went right into the car, and I'm like, yo, how the fuck you don't see that, yo?
But see,
And
people
you had those bright ass lights on.
See, but people not paying attention.
Nah, but this shit is wild, man.
But
So-
people don't pay attention to anything out here.
Yeah, so you know, and she was, you know, like she thanked me and shit. Like she was mad, like grateful for it. I'm like, no, I'm good. I was like, listen, if I was somebody else, this would have been a whole problem.
Yo, my neck and my back.
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
$100,000.
Back, fucking, you about to get hit with some wild shit because the kids were in the car, like, you know, like
Not strapped down.
I could have fucked that lady's life up, man.
Yeah.
But I'm not like that.
No, but you know what? People need to start paying attention. Yeah,
I don't know what she was doing.
The part that I hate is when people driving, and it really pisses me off because I'm out there all day. It's not paying attention to everything around you.
Yeah.
Like I have to pay attention for you. So now you inconveniencing me,
Yeah.
and all I'm doing is driving. But you doing some old other shit, like, and you just want to switch lanes. Yo, my man, I'm next to you. Like, what are you doing?
I'm talking to Ox on the phone. Every couple seconds, this nigga be blacking out, yo.
Because somebody's
Yo,
inconveniencing
don't- yeah,
you. Because
these
nobody
people
cares.
Don't respect trucks, and I don't get it. yo.
Trucks?
I don't get it.
What is that?
Yeah.
You don't see this big thing next to you. It looks like a wall.
He said, yo, this dumbass bitch just cut me off. That's all I hear all day.
It's hard.
He's getting cut off constantly. And, you know, you're in a tractor trailer, bro. Like, you can't just break, bro.
People
like,
not looking at it like that
No.
neither.
Nah, they're being selfish.
Cause I'm gonna get in this lane.
Yeah.
No, my man, like yo, I'm right next to you. What are you doing? Yo, I see it all the time. Yo, I literally had this dude under my truck the other day. I'm like, yo, where are you going, bro? Like I'm right next to you, and I'm staring at him like, yo, where are you going? Like he's like right here, dude. And
He tried to do the scenes from, like, the Fast and the Furious movies? Or he just go
I
right
wish he
in there?
did. I would have put his ass. I would have put that tire right on top of that car. That's some fucking. I would have kept going
I don't,
too.
yeah, I don't, nah. I don't
Like,
get people, man.
pay attention, man. Don't you inconveniencing everybody else because you being
Yeah.
stupid.
Or you can possibly kill that person. 'cause
Well, you
it's
eat. You,
happened.
that's inconveniencing them.
Yep. Or
Because
he
now I
could
gotta
kill
deal with
you.
murder shit.
Or he could kill you.
Well, I'm in the truck. Like
And
most
that's
likely,
inconvenient. So
most likely gonna get fucked up.
now I gotta go get drug tested. and
Fuck,
all
now I
that
gotta go through
other
this bullshit. It's like the dude that hit me. It was funny because the week before I quit the other job, that dude ran under the truck at the light.
shit. Oh,
He ended up under my lift gate. And I'm like, he backing up. When I got out the truck, like, yo, my man, where you going? He's like, what? That happened. My man, you under my truck. Fuck you mean? Like, that happened.
Nah, he telling you like, yo, nothing happened, bro. We ain't
They be trying to ignore it. Like, nah, my man, this shit's on camera. Like, I gotta report it, dude. Like,
Oh yeah, that's right. You got cameras.
yeah, I gotta report this shit, dude. Like, I can't just be like, I just stopped in the middle of friggin' 1 and 9. I can't do that. Like, I gotta report it. My bad. He was like, oh, all right. Mama, I'm sorry for inconveniencing you, bro, but you crashed into me. You noticed that, right? Like,
Fucking 1 and 9. That was that. Remember we went out? Where the fuck were we going? We were going to the beer garden, and there was a guy behind me and a guy behind him. That night I got hit on 1 and 9.
I don't remember.
I don't know where the one dude was going. That's when we pulled off. We had pulled off to the side. I think you went to the beer garden because you were. It was you, Lester, me, and 3 cars behind. The one dude hit the one dude, and it's just.
Trickle effect.
And fucking Lester just managed to take the fuck off, so I didn't get to hit him.
'Cause I was out.
Like, yeah.
I was out.
So fucking mad, bro.
No, but people don't. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not paying attention out there.
And that dude didn't have he didn't have like insurance or some shit. He
Dude,
didn't have a car. He had like, I mean, he didn't.
he
have
had a car.
license. Yeah, obviously.
he hit you with
he,
it.
he didn't have something.
That
and
car
to
wasn't
me,
his.
I was like, well, I'm good. Like my bumper was good.
Yeah, bro. But it's like that. People. It's an idea of people not thinking of consequences. Right? Like, oh, I'm just gonna cut you off. Like, okay, you know that comes with a consequence. Like, how about if I can't stop and I hit you?
Right. Well, that's the whole shit about trucks. That was when I was driving the dump truck. I braked hard, and I was loaded. So now this is 80,000 pounds coming to a straight fucking stop. My brakes were smoking on Route 23. Like I had to pull over. This was my inconvenience, right? Because that dickhead fucking cut me off.
You keep going.
And he just kept going. I had to pull over. And now you gotta let the brakes
cool down.
And that shit was just smoking on it. But imagine if I would have hit him. Like I definitely would have climbed that fucking car, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Cause you're gonna inconvenience me, bro. You're gonna make me go through some shit right now. Like I'm gonna just hit you.
You think that's how the
I try to avoid
dump truck driver felt with the school bus a couple years ago?
Yeah. Like what are you doing?
Like that dude.
He was coming with weight. And he like I'm not hitting my brakes.
He was 80,000 pounds.
I'm not braking.
Even if he tried to brake. That's the bad part. That he did. He just.
You know what? I think
don't stop like that.
Yeah, but I think he thought that the bus.
Nah, I meant to do.
The bus driver?
No, the dump truck driver.
No, but I think he thought that he wasn't gonna go.
Yeah.
He probably thought he was just gonna stop. Nah, man rolled out like that. He rolled out, and you coming with the speed you coming in like. Look at fuck what brake you hit. Like you're gonna slide.
Like you traveling 55, 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, you're gonna mark the road.
That shit ain't easy though.
And you're gonna rock whoever it is.
Who was it? It was like a year after that when I was driving. It was a UPS. You know how they got the box trucks?
Yeah. Not anymore, but yeah.
Alright. He I don't know if he cut into the lane and the dump truck driver tried to like swerve or whatever the fuck. Whatever happened, there was mail all over Route 80.
Oh shit.
Like he destroyed that body, that box.
He went in through it.
Was flattened out. Yeah, completely.
But think about it, that's just a body. Like it's nothing reinforcing in the shelves.
This nigga went through that shit. Like that's what I'm saying.
Scary.
People don't understand. Like those dump trucks when they're fully loaded, that's 80,000 pounds in this small compact. That's just a fucking train, bro. That's a bullet, bro. Like,
well, it's a train. Imagine trying to stop
anything.
Imagine trying to stop a train and it's coming full force. Yeah. Like,
that's why
they got the gates.
Like, that's what a dump truck is on the highway.
Right.
It's a fucking train.
It's the people don't understand it.
People got it.
And you know what? It's with everything around us. People don't understand it until it happens to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Down in Florida, my cousin's husband was killed.
That's
a few weeks ago on a motorcycle. From what I hear is he was at the light, then the light changed and he went, and the guy ate the light and hit him. Down in Florida, you don't have to have a helmet on, so he had brain damage and shit. So he was done, right? My dad was at a stop sign, and the dude came into him.
Yeah. Your dad was stopped.
The guy came into like
making
motorcycles.
a left turn.
Yeah. So people really not caring about other people.
Yeah.
All around. These are just two people that I know that it happened to. Imagine how many other people that's been going.
People are selfish, man.
People not giving a fuck about other things.
That's the fucking problem, man. So you gotta think about it. They tell people not to drive bikes because it's dangerous or whatever. Look at your dad's situation. He was stopped at a stop sign. My man came from that side of the street to make a left and clipped him. How?
You can't explain it though.
You can't.
So again, we also put see, this is my thing. This is how I look at it, right? Motorcycles, are they dangerous? No.
No, people are dangerous.
The motorcycle, right?
Yeah. It's like guns. Are guns
dangerous?
No.
No. So at the end of the day, if you put yourself in harm's way, right? If I know I could get rocked on a motorcycle, I wouldn't put myself on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Because I knew I could get rocked on a motorcycle. In the car, all right, cool. That went over there to Gosha with a gun. Kenosha. And put himself in that situation. Yeah. Nobody asked him to be there. He put himself in that situation. And look where he at.
Mm-hmm.
Not that his intention was to go there and kill whatever, but he ended up killing somebody. Yeah. Two people, not someone. You get what I'm saying?
Well,
he has to live with that.
Yeah, look at the energy he put out. Listen, that's all my energy. I went out there with a gun. You already put out that energy. Because this is what people understand too. Now you got these people that are all rallying, rioting, looting, whatever the fuck they were doing.
Agitated.
Looking at a kid walk up with a rifle.
It wasn't even just him though.
To come and shoot me?
No, man, but there's a bunch of people. And
then you had the people on the roof, right?
It's a bunch of white boys with guns. What you think automatically? You get what I'm saying? Think about it. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
That we automatically see a white boy with a gun, you're like, mass shootings.
Word.
And it's a lot of us here.
That's why, you know what's funny? Man?
You know what had me bugging though in the Cross interview? The guy asked him like, hey, you ever went to Mr. Blackman's house and played the game Call of Duty? And I'm like, well, man, I'm trying to involve video games in this shit. Like, come on, bro.
Yo, man, stop playing Call of Duty.
And the kid said, he's like, it's a game.
Yeah.
I know the difference between a game and real life.
Yeah.
And in those games, yeah, they pretend a lot of guns, like real guns.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand what the question is. The kid had a point.
Yeah.
Why are you involved in video games with it?
That's like when Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
That shit was used everywhere, yo.
Come on.
Yeah, like, come on, man. No. Listen, what I do in the game is different.
Yeah. Let me do it in the game.
Yeah. Let me take my frustration out.
Yeah. Now you take it out the game, I'm gonna have to do it on the street.
You know what's funny?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like come on, think of why can't you think of it like that? Like, you know what I mean?
Nah,
Like,
man, it's fucked up, man. But yeah, once again, that comes with like just the prejudice, though. Like,
it is
real racist.
It is.
Yeah, but it's like you said, when you see three guys in the corner, but they ain't a gang.
Right. That's a gang already?
Yeah.
Oh, they're all wearing blue. They must be Crips.
Yeah.
Like, you get that idea of just an assumption.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with that kid. He put himself in a situation where they made that assumption as soon as they saw them. A bunch of white boys with rifles. Not guns. They have rifles, bro.
Yeah.
Can you imagine seeing that? I'm not walking down that street.
First of all, I'm walking away.
Yeah. And again, look who was chasing him down, though.
I'll go to the store later. Yeah, I'm good.
Look who was fighting him. Another 3 white guys.
Yeah, because white people do brave shit.
Yeah. Yo, my man.
Yo.
These dudes got rifles. You ain't see no black people
Listen.
get shot that night.
Nope.
Thank God, bro. You saw them be like, fuck that.
I'm going the other way.
This way.
You know why,
Yo, it's like 8 of these niggas. Like,
Listen,
yo,
bro.
I ain't fuck with none of them.
I learned that shit at a young age, watching horror movies. That white people go to the problem.
They go to... Yo, my man. Do you watch the last last Halloween?
Nah, I still ain't see
No?
it. Nah, I still ain't see it.
Yo, why they fucking with this man?
Yo, this nigga been doing that shit since the 80s, bro.
He stabbed... Yo, in that movie, in every Halloween movie,
Yeah.
they always go to that house. Leave the house alone, man. That nigga stabbing niggas. Like, leave him alone.
And Friday the 13th, they always going to the campsite in the beginning.
Why y'all fucking with Jason? Yo, you know he crazy.
It's my house, bro.
Jason mad about something.
Yeah.
We don't know.
The only motherfucker, Freddy.
He in your dreams. He be wildin'. He be popping up in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, but you right, man.
but how they play them though? They play white people as the brave ones, right?
yeah, of course.
They gonna go fight dude. You ain't beat nobody has beat Michael Myers, and I just saw him get his ass beat the fuck up, and he fucked everybody up. You gotta watch this shit. This is
watch it.
unbelievable.
Yeah, nah, man.
But that's the picture that you're painting, and then you got these bunch of kids with a bunch of guns. Like, I'ma go think Call of Duty. Like, oh shit, I'm walking this way.
this nigga camping on the roof.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna go this way. Nah, these white motherfuckers like, I'm gonna go fight this nigga. Like,
Yeah,
no. I don't give a fuck. This nigga, he said that the dude had a chain or something. The lawyer asked him. He said that he seen the guy before, earlier in the day or an hour before, and he was like, "If I catch you by yourself, I'm gonna cut your fucking heart out. I'm gonna kill you." That's what he said. That the one guy he shot said to him. He was like, he laughed it off, whatever. Like, yeah, like all right. But then later on, he saw him again. At this point, he had the shirt tied in his face,
Yeah.
and he had a chain in his hand. See, you got to put yourself in the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to understand that case.
All right, but yo, man, like, if someone threatens you, why you going there? Like,
No, he was already there, right?
Oh, okay.
But then he the other lawyer tried to make it look like he chased him.
Yeah,
and,
like
and he
went there with a
targeted
gun.
him.
Yeah, he went there with a gun and
He tried, but the kids,
threatened me
but the kid's story. No, he already threatened him.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, but he threatened him like during that same situation. He already had the rifle and all that.
okay.
And then,
Yo, how
but
you
the judge trying to make it look like he chased him down, but it wasn't
some
like
white
that.
people shit. How you tell a man with a rifle, I'm gonna kill you?
I'm gonna kill you.
Like what?
I ain't say nothing to you.
I'm still trying to walk away from you, motherfucker.
In fact, I'm not getting near you.
Yo,
I could see you. I'm gonna be behind like 3 bodies. Like, like fuck that. Cause now you putting yourself in a situation that's something gonna go down. Either way.
Yeah, nah.
Either way. You antagonizing it. Somebody gonna get popped.
nah,
It's just gonna happen.
Fucking wild, bro.
It is.
Yo, man.
But just think that that's the psyche of the whole situation.
Fucking judge probably looked at it like, yeah, listen, man, you got a crazy nigga off this earth, bro. Like, yo, you got to be some kind of crazy. I'm sorry, yo.
Well,
You not all there, bro.
you're not all
You not all there to tell the kid with a gun,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like,
With a chain in your hand.
nah,
Like, my man.
yo, listen, I'm sorry for the families, but that was a wild dude, bro. Like,
He had to be.
he had
So
to
he
be.
had a bag in his hand, right? And the kid, now he knows it's a bag. But at the time, he didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
So he got scared. He didn't know if it was a grenade or anything.
Yeah, 'cause these motherfuckers be having some shit.
Yeah, and then the other judge, the other lawyer was telling him, like, it's a see-through bag, correct? He's like, I'm not looking at that. You're not looking at that.
No, I'm not looking at.
Nah, he just threw something at me. Pop! Oh, shit. How many times, hold on, how many times in Call of Duty you get friendly fire?
All the time.
It's the same idea, right? Like, nigga, you just popped around that corner like that. What's wrong with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's that idea, though.
Nah, fuck that, man.
So, you know, it's
Yo, that-
it's a hard case, bro. And I think the verdict, looking at it, it was what it is.
Yeah, I mean, fuck
You
it.
can't change that. It is what it is.
Nah, be mad at it. Don't be mad at it. Try to understand it, or
I think people should do their
do your
homework a little
homework.
more.
You gotta
and
do your
see
homework
it.
because
Yeah.
it's just like I said, man. Like I mean, you go on the gram, people that we know, like everybody's like, oh, it's unbelievable, but you know, it's fucked up.
Did you
and all
do your
this other
homework?
shit. But right, did you do your homework?
Yeah, follow
Like,
the whole thing and
you
see what
gotta,
happened, man.
you know,
I mean, not that none of us was there that night, but there was a lot of shit going on out there that night, and I'm just looking at it in the perspective of how the kid told the story
Well-
and how how everybody painted the story. The kid was in a situation. He put himself in a situation where it wasn't gonna turn out too good.
Yeah,
bro.
well, you know, and it goes back.
It's
to,
like
you
speeding
gotta-
in a car
you
100
gotta
miles per hour.
understand that the justice system is different in every state.
Oh, absolutely.
We don't have. It's not. If it was the same in every state, then that's a different story. But it's not, man. I'm sorry. Like, there's no other way to look at it. It's not. The charges I'm gonna get in Jersey is not gonna be the same charges
Nah.
I'm gonna get in motherfucking North Dakota, motherfucker.
No,
like,
no, it's not.
It's not. It's not.
Life
gonna
is different
happen.
elsewhere.
You know, we got to start putting that in perspective,
But
and you know, just start understanding too. Like, you can't be putting like your feelings
nah.
into this shit either, man. Like,
One, don't put your feelings and don't put your goddamn race,
yeah, like,
ethnicity
let's
into
keep
it
the
because
race
it's
out
not.
of
It's
it.
not nothing to do with none
This
of
was
that.
white on white crimes.
Just-
from
pretty
what I
much.
understand that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think it was. So don't try to understand it. You
Like,
know,
is a
just-
kid part of a militia?
I don't know.
He could be.
He could be.
He could be a blood for all I know.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he got chased down by some dudes. He popped off.
Which
Like,
I think anybody would do.
I would have popped off
Yeah.
too. I don't give a fuck who rifle it was. I would if it was his rifle. I would have took it. You know, I would have
do
tried.
that shit in Call of Duty.
Do the top.
This guy, take that shit.
No, but you get what I'm saying? Like, you would have. The kid was scared. 17-year-old kid that don't
a
belong
kid.
with a gun. But at this point, he had the gun. He's there.
That's it, man.
He was in a bad spot. He put himself in a bad spot. It's like I'm saying, if you're on the highway doing 100 miles per hour, bro, and you hit something,
You put yourself in that position.
you did
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Look at the football player, Ruggs. Oof. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, this dude he gunned that
Alright, so-
Corvette.
Let's actually talk about that. So, there's a lot going on with that shit, right? But my man, you were clocked at doing 160 miles an hour.
He opened it up.
So, whether you drunk or sober, that's
a lot.
fast.
That's a lot.
You know, that's fast, bro. You hit the lady.
Not even
at-
on a highway. He was like on the street.
He was on like the main road. Or
It was like a
whatever.
wide street, yeah,
so
like
it
a
was
main
wide
street,
in
yeah.
Vegas, whatever. You hit this person at 120.
You know the
something.
force that is?
Yeah. Like, I don't give a fuck what you driving. That lady hit me at the stop sign and made my car move a little bit. And that was probably like,
20.
she just got to like 5, 6.
She did.
You know what I mean? Like, this is 100 and something miles an hour, bro. Like,
You fucked her up.
you wild out.
You fucked her up.
And he had a gun. I think they planted that, but and he had a gun. He had a gun in there, right? They
He
say he
still
had a
have one.
gun. There was a weapon in there.
He's a football player though.
Yeah.
We can get that off. Cause again,
He said he had 18 drinks. That's a lot.
18 drinks.
Some shit like that.
Nigga
yeah.
with 8 I'm ripped. This nigga did 10 over. But see, again, he put himself in that situation where, one, he's a football player. They pay agencies to drive you.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have to do that.
In the NFL,
They pay
buy
for
it
you
for free. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why would you put yourself in that situation? So he put himself in that situation all around.
Completely.
He killed his career and his life. He
He,
did that.
he destroyed his life.
He did that.
And it sucks for that, you know, because I know this happened like, what, 3, 4 in the morning?
Yeah.
The lady was like with her dog. Whatever she
doing
was
with her
doing.
dog?
I don't know.
That sounds crazy.
That I don't want to know what she was doing out there, too.
What
Like,
was she driving? Like a Fit?
No, I think it was like a Toyota, like a
little Toyota. It was a little car. That's
Yeah, it was a
what
little car.
He fucked her up, bro. I mean, the cars blew up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, she died in the fire, right?
Yeah, they
Cars
said
on
they could
fire.
hear the lady yelling,
Yeah, that's.
and then they're like, "Oh, he couldn't rescue it." Yo, you don't know
Listen.
if he was out of it. The dude's drunk,
he had 18 drinks, nigga.
so he ripped. He don't know what's going on. He all
Nah.
out of it.
well,
Like, you know what I'm
him
saying?
being drunk is what saved his life
Most likely.
because
Nah, but his girl was in the car too.
she was drunk.
Yeah, but he was driving though. Like usually
no,
when you get
because they say
usually when you get in an accident like that and drinking driving, the driver always survives. The
Right.
passengers usually get killed.
Yeah, so they both survived. So they're
Yeah.
both gonna. They
But the lady had a chance to a living
Yeah, but
if he could have just got to her. But he was too drunk. We don't know. He was out of it.
he had 18 drinks. But
I'm pretty sure 18 drank a few blunts.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he did some other shit. But my thing is, that lady suffered, bro.
Yeah, I mean she got
Like,
burnt up. Man.
first of all, she got hit hard. Probably
Just the-
couldn't fucking move or whatever the fuck. And now,
But think about it, she couldn't open the doors.
You on fire?
That's just
Like,
wedge. Think
yeah,
about
like,
the impact of the car. The car was in
I-
court that you ain't opening the doors.
So whatever he gets hit with legally,
That's everything.
bro, like he deserved that.
Yeah, he put himself in that situation. I don't give a fuck what color he was.
Yeah, I don't care
That
what
was
his
that was
race
a
was.
fucked
bro,
up
like,
situation for somebody.
You going way too fast, my nigga. Like way too fast and drunk.
Yeah, he put himself in.
Like, you
Even
wildin',
even
bro.
if he was, let's say, he didn't hit anyone, right?
Yeah.
He was just driving fast and got caught. He put himself there.
Yeah.
Nobody else put him there.
I'm like, damn.
Tiger
bro,
Woods-
22 years old.
Tiger Woods, when he flipped that car, they say he was drunk too. He was speeding down that place.
Yeah, he only fucked himself up though.
He fucked that car up. But imagine he would have hit somebody else. The story would have been different.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's that. Like, people, or let's say that he would have just lost control, hit the wall, flipped over, hit a house or something. He
Oh.
put himself there.
What happened to Paul Walker?
Paul Walker, wilding out in these streets.
What happened to the dude Dunn from Jackass? Drinking,
Same shit.
driving,
Wilding.
under the influence on.
And he went pretty far into the trees.
Yeah,
So he was going.
yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. So like, you know, start learning, bro, from what's happened in the past. Like, it can happen to you. You know
my
what
thing
I
is,
mean?
if you dumb drunk like that and you know you don't do it,
I
man.
don't know.
Just don't do it. It's hard, man. Like, you know, my aunt and cousin was killed years ago like that.
You drunk driving?
Yeah, down in Maryland, they were doing a U-turn. Cause in Maryland they have like the turns in the middle
Yeah.
of the road, and she was turning and the guy was drunk, and he hit the car from the side and killed him. So like, people don't understand the impact of things like this until it happens to you
Yeah.
or a close one. You know what I'm saying? And that's with everything, man. That's from accidents to even
That sucks,
the whole
man.
COVID thing too. Like, people don't take it serious until it impacts something close to you.
Bro, I was at where the fuck was I? I was in the mall yesterday, and you know I wear my mask, like whatever. So I got the mask on. Dudes walk around with no mask, coughing his lungs out, my nigga. And it's like, damn, listen, man, you may not have nothing, whatever. It just might be a cold.
you
You got
spraying
COPD. I don't know. You got asthma, nigga. I don't know. But
Whatever it is, you're giving it to me.
Well, whatever it is, too, there's people around you, man.
But you careless. You don't care.
Yeah.
And he's probably anti-vaxxer.
Probably. But it's like, yo, you got people around you, man. Like,
But that's that. I feel like that's
the
what's
shit.
been affecting a lot.
That's
of
what I don't like about the people that feel like, oh, I don't gotta wear a mask. It's like, it's not for you, bro. Like,
it's for everybody else.
it's for everybody else. You know what I mean?
Right, it is.
Like, I don't give a fuck. You got vaccinated. You didn't get vaccinated, but just be. Like,
But
stop being
again,
so selfish.
that's what it's got to do with. There's rules, and that's the reason why they put rules.
Yeah.
But people always
people
fight
like
against
that,
those rules. Yeah, that's why it becomes rule.
Yo, imagine we were a state that didn't have rules.
What would it be
Like,
like? What would it be like?
Yeah.
So
People be
that,
fucking wild.
but that's what happens. Like something happens and they set a rule.
Mm-hmm.
This happened, they set a rule, and that's what's happening, right? But then everybody want to get mad and get an uproar when they try to put a rule on this vaccine or whatever the fuck it is, which they can't do because there's laws too that prevents them from doing it.
Yeah.
Because it's not a dictatorship.
Well, because they try to put a mandate.
Right, you can't do it. So,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, people still not following. So how would you do it if you're that leader?
Yeah.
So that's the tug of war that you have. Like it's tough. Like it's hard to look at things until it affects you, and that's how everybody been living their life. Like, oh, it don't bother me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I cut this guy. Oh, I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. He got to break out.
fuck
But then
him, man.
if I hit him, like, oh shit. Oh, what you doing?
Yo.
My man, look what you just did.
Nigga, I just had 18 drinks. I'm about to open this bitch up right here on this main street.
Well, I want to know what he was thinking at that moment, though.
Nigga, he wasn't think. He had a heavy foot. He had a drunk foot. Nigga.
He must have thought he was on the field, something about to catch an intersection or some shit. Like, yo, man, what you doing?
Hey, yo,
160?
What are you doing?
Yo, 100's fast,
He had,
bro.
he had a vet.
Yeah. Yo, 160's fast, dude. 100's fast. You know the wind force on that shit?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Man, 160's fast.
160 is fast.
On the street, though. It's fast,
And then
bro.
you hit her at 125.
Yo,
the fact that you didn't die is
It's
wild to
crazy.
me.
Well, the car got good features, and you... Airbags and that
That's
shit's
gonna boost the
better.
Chevy sales
Word up.
up, nigga.
That shit is safe as fuck.
Yeah.
Now Toyota, we gotta check that shit out. Toyota got some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, but it's
Yo,
true.
those Chevy commercials, reliable, dependable.
Word up,
It's like a rock for real, my nigga. Like,
You gonna survive this
Yeah.
shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They about to start using Chevy shit for like rockets. Yo, whatever
that
technology
vet,
you
whatever
got,
put in that vet, take
we need that shit on
shit,
these
yo.
rockets.
That's
yo.
wild, bro.
Yo, it's crazy.
Nah, it's
It's just,
he about to get hit, yo.
but he put himself there.
22 years old.
I don't feel bad for him.
Ooh, nah.
Dude, you had everything going for you. You're a top draft. You got a lot of money coming to you.
Yeah, he was top draft.
You done. All over 18 drinks
All over one night, bro. But one night
Of
could do
what?
it, bro.
for the gram.
Nigga, you know what's the worst part? You don't even remember that night.
Was it Friday
He
or
was drunk,
Saturday?
nigga. It was a Tuesday.
This is getting lit on Tuesday.
Yeah, because he got to work the rest of the week. You got to train and practice.
That's crazy. But think about how many people out there live their lives like that.
Oh,
A lot of people live their life like that.
Nigga, I knew crackheads that smoked crack before they went to work. Nigga, like,
I mean, I still know them. I mean, I know alcoholics just drink
yeah.
at work.
Send him that clip.
At work.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, so. Nah, man. I mean, listen. However people want to live their lives, live it.
No, live it, but yo, when you
just be
inconvenience
careful with other
somebody
people,
else's
yeah.
life,
Definitely. You got to be careful with other people, man.
yo, it's alright you careless with yourself, my man. Like, that's fun. That's on you. But yo, when you do it and you're careless and somebody else pays the price, that's fucked
Yeah.
up. You deserve to get hit with any charge.
All right, yo. Be sure to like the video,
Like,
leave a comment, dislike the video.
you don't like it?
Fuck.
Dislike that shit.
Like, yo, talk to us, bro. Like, there's a comment section that we don't keep it private at all. Obviously, YouTube is gonna stop you from saying some shit.
Yeah,
Ox
trying to
found
get at
out. Like, you trying to get at us?
We could still read those messages.
We can still read it. So if you want to talk your shit. I'm gonna just air you out.
We'll talk about it in the
But
next
yeah,
video.
yo, share the video, bro. Please, like, just fucking share. share talk, dude. You can share talking shit. I don't give a fuck. Just get that shit out there,
Yeah,
yo.
get it out here.
Especially with the shit you about to hear in this video coming up.
Word.
Like, this is some wild shit, yo. We might get
Definitely.
canceled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Definitely like, follow, all that sweet
check it
stuff.
out, yo.
Check it
All
out.
right,
Peace.
one.